Hey, check it out. When it comes to sports, man, we the best of the North Side Pirates on deck.
My name is Jawad, your team.
My name's Thomas Claiborne, and this was our golden hour. Stay up with your boys, Massachusetts Pirates.
And Demetruce McNeal, a.k.a. MeatBoi.
Yeah. I got it. Shorty gave me time for the color. Had to wake him up like it's Folgers. Hey, had to wake him up like it's Folgers. Hey, shorty gave me time for the culture. Hey, your boyfriend the eye.
2, 1, clap. Okay, so listen, before we actually start, we'll just address that this room, in the camera, you can see 2 people, but there are actually 5 people in this room. So I know it's going to be a little bit of a squeeze, but do you guys just want to swing up real quick so we can introduce kind of what we're going to be doing here? First, we have Jawad, who will introduce his title later. Then
Thomas Claiborne, center.
What's your IG, bro, so all the shorties can hit you up?
Oh, Thomas the Tank 78.
Nice, I like that.
Cassius Claibs.
You got Demetruce McNeal. I'm a DB, kick returner, and jack linebacker. You can get me Instagram at MeatBoi, MEATBOI.
MeatBoi?
Yeah,
I'm going to follow you right now, bro. And then we also have
Jawad, your team. Founder, part owner, and president of the Mass Pirates.
So before we we get into it, I'll be honest, I have not been more excited for an episode than this one. I mean, it's way different than what we've done, but it's like so dope that just like out of nowhere an independent sports team just like started. Like, especially in Worcester. Damn, you got shorties hitting you up constant, bro. This dude's a busy man. We had to reschedule like 4 times.
No,
like,
some guy trying to sell me a freaking suit. So it's
it's a tailor?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, I wish it was, but you know, it is what it is. So
yeah, so you're the president, but you don't have to have like fresh gear on all the time, right? Like you don't have to be real official with it.
Oh, not at all. No, unless I'm actually going out in public and doing something where I need to uphold my image. Yeah, I really don't give a fuck. I'm just wearing whatever I want. So
is it are you at a point now, since it's just started up, where it's like you care most about just getting things done?
Yeah, that's really all I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not what it looks like, not what it tastes like, sounds like, feels like. It's just getting it done. And
it's not as glamorous as most people think.
I mean, obviously, I'm not at the level yet where we're on. We're not in the NFL, but yeah, it's it's a lot of fun to do what I do on a daily basis. It's a passion of mine, so it makes the days go by easier. But yeah, you have your days where it's not all glitz and glamour, but then you have game day, and once the season rolls around, then you start to realize again why you're doing this every day, and once a ball gets rolling, once a ball gets snapped, then the fun starts. So it's it's definitely a process, but one that I'm glad to be a part of.
Damn, this dude is media trained. It's crazy, bro. He's ready. Yo, so for reference, because we have a lot of like rappers and artists watch this, the Massachusetts Pirates is an arena football team just started 1 year ago?
Yes, sir. So the last season was our first season. We announced last April, and here we are in January of 2019, ready to jump into our second season. So.
You think you make it this far? There are probably times you're like, yo, fuck, man. This is a lot, bro.
I've always, I have a strong inner confidence in myself, and I, always believed I could get it done. And you try not to look too far ahead. You try to literally just take it a day at a time and set certain goals for yourself and make sure that you execute on those on a daily basis. And, as long as you continue to chip away day by day, then, the finished product is, right down the road. And, and we got it done, and we're just moving forward. So
how did the inception of the idea start? Like, you're just like, yo, fuck it, let's just start a team up and try this?
Well, obviously being from here and growing up here, I always thought to myself.
Where are you from?
Well, I was born in Boston, and then eventually I grew up in Shrewsbury.
Oh, word, okay. Did you go to St. John's?
No, I went to Shrewsbury High School. Yep. And, right outside of Worcester, and I always kind of thought about, there was never a team.
You played, right?
Yeah. So I played a couple of seasons of arena football, and
so did you play college before that?
Yes, sir.
Whereabouts?
Yes, sir. So I bounced around. I went to Coastal Carolina, Bethune-Cookman University down in Florida.
Is that Pirates, Coastal Carolina? That's Eastern Carolina, right?
Yeah. No, they were the Chanticleers, and then I went to Bethune-Cookman, the Wildcats, and then I finished up actually at Mount Ida in Boston. So
shout out to Newton.
Newton, dude. Newton.
Mount Ida,
R.I.P. Mount Ida.
It closed, right?
R.I.P. Yep. Rest in peace.
Hey, so do you know who Gary Vaynerchuk is?
Absolutely not.
You have no clue?
No idea.
Bro, he's this media icon, right? He was a terrible student, hated school, went to Mount Ida, right? And he was like, yeah, I just like chilled like 98% of the time.
He probably still passed his classes, so.
Passed like with flying colors, and now he's this icon.
Really?
Bro, he's huge in like the social media world.
Damn, yeah. You
got a link with this dude, bro.
Yeah, it's C's get degrees, but
so do D's sometimes. D's get degrees too. Bro.
But what you end up actually doing, and your resume speaks for itself. It's not always what school you went to. It's what you actually get done, what you actually produce, and how good you're at it, and how hard you work at it.
Why did you hate academia?
Yeah, I was never a fan. I was, I didn't look forward to waking up and going to class, that's for sure. But, I was more interested in playing football, and obviously you got to go to school and meet the certain requirements they have to do that. So,
so out of high school, were you like a flying colors type, like big mass recruit? Because we're all familiar with math football. It's like, well, compared to the rest of the country, but there's like always, especially for math. I played at LS. I was terrible. So did Jack, honestly. Might not look like it, but but there's a couple just like really talented players just out of the city consistently and the state.
Oh, it's growing. It's the buzz is growing. I think the recruiters around the country are starting to pick up on the fact that there's some good ball players out here. Obviously, it's a smaller state. As compared to Florida, we might be a fifth of the size of Florida. Yeah. So, obviously, we're not going to have the numbers that they have, but
it's just not as popular compared to lacrosse. Has grown a lot too. I don't know if you noticed that.
Well, lacrosse and hockey, obviously. Some of the indoor sports. Obviously, when the winter comes around, it's kind of hard to consistently work on your outdoor game. But they have some indoor facilities popping up. It's getting bigger. The sport's getting more popular. Obviously, it's the most popular in the country, and people are, just gravitating to the game and working on it. And the state's really, I believe, starting to pick up.
Mm-hmm. So. Well, it's interesting because like our professional team. I mean, you're also professional, but like the Patriots are such a dominant force. You would think there would be some sort of crossover with youth sports. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You would think that the youth football would be like much stronger. But what's also interesting is it's no longer Pop Warner, right? There's a couple different like huge youth leagues.
I believe it's they call it AYF now.
American Youth Football.
I believe so. I'm I haven't been keeping up too much on it, but I believe
you're busy.
Well, no, but I believe they go off age now as opposed to weight.
Oh, right.
They used to have weight classes and divisions, so to speak, but now it's all based on your grade and your age. So kids that couldn't play before because they were too heavy can play now. Which is good. It's more realistic. It's a more realistic situation as far as football goes. To be able to play with people your age as opposed to the same weight, because once you get to high school, it doesn't matter anymore. Once you get to college, obviously it doesn't matter. So
yeah, but that means there must be like sixth graders that are getting lit up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Like when the kids start hitting puberty, you have like those like 4 or 5 massive ass kids. Those like little pipsqueak kids.
Oh yeah, just absolutely taking licks out there. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. So yeah, it's but it's growing in the state. More and more guys going to bigger schools, and yeah, it's a good trend to see.
So were you nice in high school?
I was all right. We did go undefeated my senior year.
You won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, we did.
You remember, bro. Who forgets that, right?
Yeah, no, okay, yeah. So yeah, we went 13-0. One of the first teams in Massachusetts state history to go 13-0. And
did you play at Gillette?
The year we went to Super Bowl was the first year they ever had it at Gillette, but they were only doing Eastern Mass teams there.
You're pissed. You're pissed.
A little frustrated, yeah. That was a little frustrated, but yeah, we ended up playing on the grand stage of Worcester State University. So
we'll take it.
Yeah. So but yeah, it was cool. I was a Rivals 2-star. ESPN top 150 quarterback in the nation, and I went to Milford Academy, a prep school upstate New York. Started there, number 2 team in the country.
You did the 5th year?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
right, okay.
Yep. So
was that place just like a factory for athletics?
It was legitimately just football school. I mean, the only students that went there were football players, and the coaches were the teachers, and you're literally just in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, it really calmed me down as a person. It laid, I grew mentally there as well. So it was a good time.
And so you take the 5th year with the intentions of you wanted to play college.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so did you bounce around just because you hated schools, or you just wanted to keep playing?
No, I wanted to keep playing, and you're just gonna go until you play, and some situations I don't think I chose the right school to start. Coastal Carolina, I probably shouldn't have went there.
Why?
Well, no, I was chasing a girl pretty much. My ex-girlfriend who I dated. I dated, it was my high school sweetheart. We dated for 5 years, and she went there, and I pretty much just followed her, and just said I'd walk on and just join the team. And I had better opportunities out there, but I decided to follow that instead, and it just kind of put me down the world path a little bit. And
you guys split?
Yeah, it didn't work out, so. But yeah, I went to JUCO, then went to Bethune-Cookman University, which I loved. My favorite school I went to, and then they had a Mr. Florida from down there who was a quarterback, and he ended up starting, and I was a backup, and I just decided I'll finish off in Mount Ida, get some film, and keep it moving, and it worked out for me. I got enough film to get noticed by some arena scouts, and played a couple seasons of arena football, and now I'm here today. So
where specifically did you play arena?
So my first team I was at was in the IFL, the Indoor Football League. I was with the Cedar Rapids Titans, then the Billings Wolves, and then I finished with the Tri-Cities Fever.
Where's that?
That's in so the first team's in Iowa, the second was in Montana, and the third was in Washington State.
Damn, it's kind of some beat states. So you just
around
between, bro.
Montana wasn't ideal, but obviously you're chasing your dream and enjoying the game for as long as you can. And I was fortunate enough to end up getting drafted to go out to the Chinese Arena Football League, which was the.
Was that crazy?
Yeah, it was wild, man. Wild experience, good time.
China's just nuts, right?
Yeah, no, great people out there. It's everything is cheap out there, and the people are nice.
It's just like a different world. Like, just people think differently, act differently, behave differently.
Yeah, they do, and they don't accept tips. They find that offensive.
It's kind of fire.
Yeah, it's it's a nice place. We were fortunate enough to travel all up in north and all up and down the East Coast, and saw a lot of great cities and met a lot of cool people out there, and it was the first ever professional football league they ever had in China, and it was cool to be a part of it. And then
did they love it? The fans love it?
Yeah, they started to pick on as the season went.
Mm-hmm.
They started to kind of understand more as the season went. At first they were really interested when the ball was in the air for a long time. So kickoffs, they would go crazy. They deep passes. Anytime the ball was in the air for a long time, they went wild.
That's mad funny.
But But
They're
yeah,
just waiting for it to drop.
yeah. I mean, they were just like, oh, it's a kickoff, you know.
That's hilarious.
It was a kickoff, but yeah, it was. It picked up. They started to understand more as the season went. They had some great crowds out there. We played in some Olympic arenas and some nice places. So they it was cool for sure. This
is probably something I'll ask just a plethora of times. So on the kickoff, you can kick it through the uprights, correct? And it counts for points?
In our league, yeah. So if
specifically your league.
Yes.
And is
so
that the AFL?
it's the NAL, the National Arena League.
Okay.
So yeah, it's they kick it through the uprights and it's 2 points. So yep.
So is that pretty efficient? Like kickers can do it pretty consistently?
I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do. Some kickers are better than others, obviously. But
how's the Pirates kicker? We fucking with him?
Yeah, he was good last year. He's not returning this year, and I've been talking to a kid who was a Lou Groza finalist. In college, he played for Boise State, and we're gonna be bringing him on pretty soon.
Nice.
Within the next couple of days, and
he's fresh out of school.
I believe a couple years. But yeah, he's pretty good. So he should be doing pretty well for us. And yeah, it's not uncommon, but it's not common at the same time. It's probably about a 40% chance that they might do it. But yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, we had a 10-point lead with 30 seconds left, and in normal football, the game's over for the most part. But Maine last year they scored a touchdown, hit the deuce, and
way more dynamic, huh? With that, like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's it's different, but at the end of the day, it's still 4 downs for a first down, 10 yards for a first down. Touchdowns are still 6 points. It's
80-yard field, right?
So it's a 50-yard field without the end zones,
Okay.
and then with the end zones 60, or 62, I believe.
So, question. So, I don't know if you know the entire history of the game, and I'm just trying to be as simplistic as possible so people who aren't familiar with the sport can
Absolutely.
understand it. But did they design arena football just to be like very fast paced and tons of scores type shit?
Yeah. So the way the defensive rules are set up, both linebackers can't leave the box, so both linebackers can't go deeper than 5 yards. So it really puts pressure on those 3 defensive backs in the secondary to do their job, because it's really them and no one else. So they're on an island. I'd say defensive back is, outside of quarterback, the hardest position to play in this game. But yeah, the way the rules are set up, it's set up for high-scoring games. It's fast-paced, and it's exciting. And I think the people who originally designed the game were smart in doing that. People want to see high scores. A lot of
big hits.
Up and down the field. The 10-7 ball game is nice. For the football enthusiasts. But for the average fan and people that just want to see some excitement, the adrenaline junkies, it's nice to have that kind of pace in our game. So
same with lingerie football, bro.
Yeah. They were they look pretty good out there.
That'd be a next team.
Yeah, that'd be a cool adventure to take on, But yeah, I'm happy with what we got now, and some of the plans that we have in the future are pretty exciting. We got a good deal with Nesson. We're on Nesson, and partnered up with 98.5 The Sports Hub, and they've been great to us. And yeah, so
now you're partnered with the biggest podcast in Boston, man.
You goddamn right. Goddamn right, man.
Yeah, deadass. Anytime you want to promote something, just let me know. I'll just plug it on the thing.
We appreciate it, man. I mean, anything. Obviously we're new and we want to gravitate more to this area, obviously. So
who do you market to? Just Worcester residents primarily, or?
So we try to market to the whole state, really. Obviously we attack our home base of Worcester, hard. But Boston is a priority of ours as well. We have a billboard right outside the Garden. We have one right off the Mass Pike. And we're going to be gravitating more, towards this area in the near future. You could be seeing us here. a lot more in the near future. So
I'm starting to get it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely excited for what the future holds.
You play in the DCU Center right now?
Yes, sir.
Word,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yeah.
So what's the field preparation like for them? Do they just like toss down turf type thing, set up the walls?
So the walls are always up.
Okay.
The walls are always up. We have dashboards, obviously padding on the walls, and it is a union building, so we're not really allowed to touch any of that stuff. So normally when we show up for game day, it's taken care of. All our dashboards and our field are stored in the arena during the season, so they take care of that stuff. But the turf is broken up into 5-yard increments, and they just roll them out 5 yards by 5 yards. And
crazy turf burn.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it's pretty smooth. They take care of it. They do a great job there, and we're happy to be there.
Yo, do you ever feel washed up sometimes? Like you want to get back out on there, like not be in the executive position, like go play quarterback?
Yeah. I mean, it's always. That's always going to be the most enjoyable part of the game is to actually be able to play it. That's always the most enjoyable part. But, I'm happy with the role I'm in now. It's always been something I wanted to do. Pretty much just saying my team is better than yours, we're going to go kick your ass. And, being able to put that team together myself is pretty fun. So, it's definitely enjoyable.
So from a business stance, when you started, so you had the idea, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's start up a team. How long from the idea to the actual inception of the team was it?
So I started really, so essentially I, put together a sales plan, a sales pitch in June, and then pitched it to our biggest investor, a.k.a. my father. And then
let's go, Pops.
Yeah, you're damn right. And then he was on board and, had a good connection with the league we're in, went down to Jacksonville, got vetted as owners, passed that process. And the next thing you know, we were in a league. And then you get into the trademarking of the name and the logos.
I'm sure you had to start reaching out to mad sponsors, right?
Yeah. I mean, so we announced in November, and then we played our first game in April, so it gave us about 4 or 5 months to put everything together.
That's a quick-ass turnaround, bro.
So, yeah, it was. It wasn't easy, but, last year we reached out to as many people as we could, and we had some good partners, but this year, our partners are on another level as far as the commitment that they're making to us, and, it's steadily growing. We've surpassed ticket sales a long time ago from last year, and our sponsorship money is growing fast, and it's going.
So what was your day-to-day like when you were like, okay, bet like the teams were good to go? Are you just like totally just like caffeinated every day, just like on the phone jamming it?
Yeah, I mean, shout out Celsius energy drink. I was drinking about 2 of those a day. It wasn't the most healthy year for me.
Better than the
that.
powder, man.
Yeah, it's so yeah, I was pretty much running on Celsius and whatever I can get my hands on. But yeah, it was a lot, man. It really was. We had a small staff. It was a startup, just like you guys. Like anyone else. Just trying to get your foot in the door and make things happen in a short amount of time. And
you're probably wearing. From a traditional standpoint, like in an administrative position with a football team, they delegate a bunch of jobs. I'm sure you were wearing like 10 hats, right?
Oh, I mean, I used to write our press releases.
Yeah.
I used to, write our press releases. I was, I was standing outside the garden by myself sometimes, just handing out T-shirts, outside the garden.
Real hustle?
And,
is that Boston hustle?
Me and Thomas over here, we were, walking up and down the streets, going to restaurants, asking if, they wanted to partner up with us, And,
that's dope, though. That's so dope.
We started from the ground floor, literally, and it's at the point now where, it's not as much of a headache for me. I can delegate now, and really focus on what I got to focus on to, make sure we're growing at the pace that I like it at, and so yeah, we're in a good place now. We went through the struggle, and we're heading in the right spot, so in the right direction.
So there are how many arena leagues? 3? Major arena leagues.
Well, so the AFL is up in the air now. We don't know what their deal is. I mean, we had the opportunity to go there. We did. But last year they were in the middle of a labor dispute. They had to negotiate a new CBA. And they went from about 24 teams to 4. And they have 2 owners in that league. So it's really kind of up in the air for them. I mean, their season's supposed to start.
It sounds like a monopoly kind of.
Yeah, I mean, they have no schedule announced. They haven't began signing players. There's no sponsors, that you've heard of from there. It's kind of really been quiet, in the AFL. So who knows what's going on with them? But we actually just took another one of their teams. Orlando just came on board, a long-time AFL team, and
so is this the league that's televised on ESPN?
Well, AFL was, yeah,
it was, okay.
And then last year they had CBS Sports Network, but they lost that deal. I think the league we're in is primed to really take that next step. The markets we have in our league are great. The arenas are really starting to, they're really nice. We're playing in Madison Square Garden this year.
Let's go. That's huge.
We're playing down in the MeatBoi Center down in Orlando, and then Carolina plays where they hold the ACC championship for basketball. We have a nice arena. Who else? Jacksonville's got a great arena down there. Orlando's
that's
nice.
where they're hot. Is that where the Predators play, or is that too far south?
So Orlando plays in the MeatBoi Center where the Magic play at.
Okay, all right, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yep, yeah, and then we have Jacksonville as well. The Jacksonville Sharks. They have a great arena. That place is real nice. So yeah, we got solid markets in our league, great arenas, and it's picking up. The league's only going into its 3rd year, and the markets that are coming here, the owners we have are good partners, and they all have the same interests in mind for the league, and we're just trying to grow this thing, and we can we see a bright future ahead. So
you feel positive?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm real good. So
how old are you? Are you 29?
29. Yep, 29.
You're the youngest owner in the league?
Yeah, in the world.
That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Word. Yeah, in the United States, yeah. So it's it's a different dynamic, man. Because you got some players that are older than you. And then you got guys on the team that you played with before or that you've known in your past. So it's hard to go from
friendship to a business mindset.
Yeah, and you try to balance the two as best you can, but at the end of the day, it's still business, and you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I think about that with Sean McVay sometimes. I'm like, yeah, it must be kind of a weird bind. It's like, the dude for the Rams, the coach for the Rams.
Yep.
Yeah, he's what, like 33, 34?
Just turned 33, yeah.
Like, that must be weird.
Yeah.
For his players. I mean, you're in a similar situation.
Except not in the NFL.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But yeah, he's obviously doing a great job. He, obviously has respect in that locker room. When you're winning, none of that shit matters.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could tell he's got the respect to everyone in that building, and they obviously respect roles there. It's the NFL. If you don't do it, you're not there. So you really have no choice when it comes to that. And when you're winning and everything, there's no way you can't respect them, as your coach. So, he's obviously done a great job. And
what is your focus? Like, I'm sure you're pulled thin, like all the shit you got to think about. Is your focus more on creating the most winningest team or the biggest business? And do those coincide? Is that the same shit?
I believe they coincide. I'm a competitor first, and winning comes first, over anything,
Yeah, but winning in business or on the field, you feel me?
Well, you win. You win on the field, and you're most likely to win, in business. Not always, but if you have the correct marketing in place, and you have the correct sales team in place, and you have a good product. People come to watch the players and watch the team play. And if your team is good, if you're winning, people are going to want to see it, which translates into more ticket sales, which translates into more sponsorship sales. And
you guys were nice last year, right?
Yeah, we finished the regular season as the number 1 seed.
You're pumped. You're pumped. We're fired up, right?
Oh yeah, always fired up every fucking day, So it's we had our quarterback was MVP of the league last year. Unfortunately, he went down. the second to last game of the year, and it kind of set us back a little bit in the playoffs. But he's coming back, he's healthy, and we got a good core coming back.
What's his name? That's that white dude. I think I saw his highlight.
Yeah, Sean Brackett.
Word up, Brackett. Yeah,
yep.
I saw that.
So he actually lives in Dorchester. Yeah, he's we'll get him out here. We'll get him out here for sure. But yeah, he's a good player, and then good core. Got a lot of new guys coming in this year that I'm pretty confident in. We got some good ball players, and yeah, it should be another great season.
So yeah, that's my question. Like, is it hard for you to cross over? Like, you're naturally like a competitive dude on the field. Has it been tough for you in business to realize, oh shit, this is also kind of like a sport? Like, you kind of see the crossover, right?
Yeah, I gotta calm myself down a little bit sometimes. When you're going into a business meeting, with this
give me my fucking money
with a potential sponsor, and you might not hear something you like, or they might not take you as serious as you want them to. You'd like to sit there and be like, fuck you, dude. Who are you? But you obviously can't do that.
Yeah.
So, there's been some times where I've walked out of a meeting like, dude, you gotta chill out a little bit, or it's
a little more political.
I mean, before this, I was, played my whole life, so you're used to that rah-rah, coach getting in your face, people yelling at each other, fighting, stuff like that, and then you're in the business world where, you're dealing with, different type of people that aren't used to that kind of stuff, and, you got to learn how to, kind of adjust, a little bit with them. So, even, your employees, I try to, look at them as if they're players, and kind of treat them like that. So sometimes you dig into them a little bit, but they might not have as thick a skin as you think they do, or that you'd like. So sometimes they can't handle it, or they kind of get frustrated or whatnot. So yeah, it's it's all learning experience.
You got to be at it though. I mean, especially if you're starting this huge fucking business where like you want to fill up the crowd, like. I'm sure, especially you coming from the field, you're like, yo, like, let's go. We're on go.
Oh, nonstop, and staying on them, staying on their ass. And, people respond differently to different kind of encouragement or criticism. And you just got to be able to balance it and learn from it. And it's all a learning experience. So, and, learning a lot and, adjusting and just kind of, moving forward with it. So,
had you had any business ventures like in your life before this?
Never.
What a fucking psychotic move, dude.
Oh, literally, never.
Holy shit, way to bite off a lot.
Literally
bro.
the first business I've ever been a part of, the first business I've ever had my name on. And
you feel like you're picking it up quick?
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. I think, I'm good at what I do. I believe that. I believe I'm good at what I do. You can't feel any other way. You can't walk around.
But your pops runs a business too, right? So it must be somewhat genetic.
Yeah, it's really, it's hard work. That's really all it is. If you're willing to dedicate the time and really dedicate yourself, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I just seen how hard he works, and that sticks with me. And I've seen a guy go from nothing to being real successful, and I've seen the everyday struggle of that. So you just try to apply that to yourself, and if you work hard, man, you can do it. Is
your dad from America?
No, he grew up in Sierra Leone, West Africa.
So there's like an immigrant mentality, I'm sure, like the hustle.
Yeah, both my parents literally immigrants. So first generation here, myself, and they work hard, and you see it, and you just try to copy what they do.
Yeah.
So and yeah, if you're willing to learn, then you can do it. That's what it is. So.
Did you completely lose any sort of social life once you started the business?
Absolutely.
That's the one thing I think I've been catching up on a lot, bro. Like, I mean, if you're like really a committed entrepreneur, like you lose all contact with tons of people.
Yeah, you kind of put yourself in that dungeon and lock the door and do what you gotta do. And
just crazy. It's a sports team. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, now I'm starting to get my life a little more back into order the way I, was used to it before. Now I have a staff with me. Now I have people working, so it's a lot easier on me. But yeah, it definitely affects your social life. It's nothing personal to anybody, but you got a lot of money riding on what you're doing. You got your reputation, you got your pride, all on the line. So there's really nothing that comes before that for me. So, you're gonna take care of that first, and anything that comes after that is just secondary. So yeah.
So do we encourage? When I say we, I mean do you encourage like total aggression in the locker room, fights and shit? Like, do we like all that high flying shit?
I think, whatever.
I just think it's fun if you have like the most reckless, fucking crazy team, as long as you guys are getting shit done.
Yeah, honestly, if what I like, if you go through a training camp and there's not a fight, then that's bad. That's a problem.
A lot of testosterone, man.
Yeah, but it's competitiveness too. If you're not a competitor out there, if you're not, competing for your job, competing for a starting opportunity, or doing everything you can to get to where you want to go, because these guys want to move up. This isn't the final destination. They want to move up. They want to get that film and keep it moving. And if they're not doing everything that they have to do that, then that's a problem. But yeah, it's you like to see the fire in our guys. Obviously, there's a certain level of respect that they have to have for the staff and the execs and anyone who works for us. But whatever they have to do to get their mind right, to get ready to go on Saturday, then I'm cool with it. I got no problem with it. Just don't start disrespecting people. But
what about like flash? You like when players are flashy?
That's cool, man. All that shit's cool with me. I don't give a fuck about nothing. About none of that. It's I don't care.
Is there penalty for celebration?
No,
you can. I gotta look at the highlight. Oh, why, you got some good ones under your belt?
It's it's free. These guys can celebrate as they want. But yeah, as long as they show up to practice on time, as long as they show up to meetings on time, as long as they're respectful in the community, and they play well on Saturday, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a damn. Saturday
night games, traditionally?
Yeah, Saturday nights. Yep.
Okay. One more question, and we'll cycle. So is the league? Is it a booster league for a lot of players and administration? Like, we want to excel really high at this level to get to the NFL. Is that how it works?
Yeah, depending on who you talk to. Some people are just content with being where they're at. Other people are doing this to build their resume and move up. For myself, that's my goal. Obviously, you always want to compete at the highest level possible, and being in the position I'm in at the age I'm in, I'm gaining valuable experience and building my resume, and I'd ultimately like to be in the NFL, in a role, whatever role that may be. The players are the same way. Our young guys, they're really trying to.
So is that an attitude you pass down? You're like, yo, let's make the biggest fucking team possible so we can all go to the league.
My goal, is to be the best arena team in the world. Fuck the NAL, fuck the AFL, the IFL. I don't care. I want to put together the best arena team in the world. And that's our mentality. Winning. Kind of take care of that. Take care of that stuff. When you're in high school and you're trying to get a D1 scholarship, you're not thinking about that scholarship. You're just thinking about working hard every day and going out there and producing on game day, because ultimately that'll just take care of itself. So if you just work hard every day and you win your games and you produce at a high level, the rest will take care of itself. That's what it is. You can't worry about down the road. You just got to worry about where you're at right now. So
word. So you want to just do any promo, plug, anything you want to do, and I can cut you up a clip and send it to you.
Yeah.
Like when the game starts, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, so we start playing in April at the DCU Center in Worcester, Massachusetts. Game days are Saturdays. We generally start our games 7 p.m. Come catch the best arena team in the world. Right here in Massachusetts. We got some great players. 90% of our roster right now is guys from Power 5 conferences. The SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, Pac 12. we have former draft picks on our team. A lot of guys who've gotten shots in the NFL. Just trying to keep that dream alive.
And it's exciting to watch. It's not traditional football.
No, it's a different game. It's not a watered down product of the outdoor game. It's a different game. And the game's tailored to be exciting for the fans. And it's a good time. If you haven't been to a game, give it a shot. See how you feel about it. And I'm pretty confident you'll enjoy yourself. It's a good atmosphere in there. We get the place going. And we got a good team. You're gonna come watch a winning product. That's for sure. So yeah, we got some great players, and looking forward.
For my demographic, can you show up drunk? Like, can you be lit?
Dude, that's encouraged.
Okay.
Kidding me? Just don't drive. Just don't drive after, obviously. But
they serve in the DCU Center, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We actually have a pregame tailgate before every game, right outside the arena. So games start at 7. Our tailgate starts at 4, and they're serving beers. Serving
Show up
alcohol.
blasted.
Oh yeah, absolutely tear it up, dude. Come out there. Lit and stay lit. Fuck it.
But don't throw anything at the players.
Yeah, please refrain from doing that, or else
Why,
DCU Center
that's
security
happened?
will have to do their job.
Has there been any tough fan interactions yet?
Not towards us. I think towards the away team, there's been some pretty questionable things said, during the game. But yeah, man, just come out.
But you love that though, right?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I don't. Man, I'm worried about.
Winning.
What we got to do to win, but fuck it, man. Come out, get drunk, have a good time, go check out the city after. Just don't drive. Don't drink and drive. That's it.
None of that. All right, brother. Well, thank you.
All right, man.
We'll bring you back in at the end. So
most definitely.
You want to go this way? Who wants to come up? Hey, Jawad, you're a great dude, man.
No, you too, man.
Great guys, man.
You want to try those on, see how they sound for you, bro?
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm a rapper anyway, so.
Oh, you rap?
Yeah, I rap.
Oh, wait,
From Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do what we do.
I didn't even follow MeatBoi yet. Let me follow. Yeah, so.
Yeah, from Atlanta.
You want me to call you MeatBoi on there?
I mean, my real name Demetruce.
All right, Demetruce.
Demetruce McNeal, my real name. So but MeatBoi just the stage name.
Or
my nickname Meat.
Who do you like out of Atlanta? Like, who's your favorite artist?
I don't got a favorite artist. I'm my own favorite artist.
Everyone says that shit. Y'all don't listen to anybody.
I mean, I listen to people like my cousin Gunna. Gunna from Atlanta, and I know a lot of rappers from Atlanta. Future. Young Thug.
The big ones.
Migos, like you can go down the list. I know a lot of them. I go to the studio with them. I've been in the studio with a lot of guys.
You gotta come to the studio here, bro. This is the best studio in Boston.
I can come bless a few microphones.
You busting one right now, bro.
I can. I can rap about the Pirates. I do this.
Yo, so how did football start for you? Where did that start?
I started playing football when I was 4, 5 years old, man. From the streets of Atlanta, Georgia. Started out up Pop Warner, all that.
You were nice from the get.
Oh, I was nice from the get go, man. I've been like when I say I do something, I do it, and I mean it. But like when I look at you and I tell you I do this, like I really mean that. Like I do this. So. As a youngin, just coming up, just building up my brand as a football player, and I went to high school, kicked ass in high school.
You were dirty?
Oh, the whole team was dirty. Me, my brother. You know it for me, like I got my brothers, you probably got a few cousins on the team, you all know each other and like
sounds not fun, bro.
Just out athleticism, we just out athlete everybody basically. We going that's what we do. In Atlanta, we all speed. I tried to tell Jawad here that we would have played their team, we would have kicked their ass.
Probably. Are you talking about high school?
Yes.
Oh, you probably would have folded them, bro.
Beat the brakes off on. He think 'cause they went 13-0, like that meant something, but like
it's a different
the South
game,
and
right?
the North is two different things. We fast down now. I told him if we play on turf, it's
what was the name of your high school?
Banneker High School.
Banneker?
Yeah, Banneker High School.
Yeah,
so I played in the country with Eric Berry, Cam Newton, like all us played in that same area, like all that. So. Yeah, so I went to Banneker High School and played against guys like Cam and everybody, and then I went to Auburn University out of high school, and I played with Cam.
Word.
So won 2010 national championship.
Woo!
Yeah.
Where's your ring?
Oh, I got him. I showed him, but I don't always wear it. I don't wear it everywhere I go. So, but I don't really flashy and floss it like that. But I mean, I got a lot of rings, what I'm saying, from football. But yeah, I got. I did that. That was a hell of an accomplishment, man.
Question though, when you were in high school, is the culture down there like the football players, like the high school football players, like the stars, they're like celebrities?
yeah, you can say something like that, man. Like, you know,
all the shorties loved you.
Oh yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause you know you don't just play one position. You know what I'm saying? You play it all. You know you play. I play quarterback, running back. Kick. I'm a dangerous man when it comes to kick return and punt return. Yeah. And no DB, linebacker, and then of course you play basketball. Man, so I played baseball. I ran track.
No academics.
Nah. I mean, I did enough to, you know, get pass to get to college. You know what I'm saying? As long as I qualified and got to college, that's all I cared about. You know what I'm saying? I do my thing on the field and just qualify. So that's all it came down to. And then when I got to college, it was the same thing. Just do enough to stay eligible to stay on that field. You know?
I know, man. I can't even imagine what that shit was like, though. Like, you're like about to be in a national championship and someone's like, yo, shit, I forgot to do my homework.
Oh man, that's all the time. But like your time frame, like, you know, because once you do class in the morning, you probably got like a early class, 8 o'clock class and all that, and then the latest class you probably have about 1-ish, 2-ish, and after that it's straight football. Once you go to meetings, you probably ain't leaving the facility until like 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, like. For real.
It's football all day when you're in
it's
school,
football
right?
all day, especially in that SEC, bro. Like
Auburn's crazy, yeah.
Yes, sir. But, hey, that bred me to be where I'm at now today, you know, like, just with my scheduling and, like, waking up, like.
Give you structure?
It gave me a lot of structure in life, like, to just do things. That's, like, it trained me for that. So.
Was it, when you were down there, was it, and you weren't, let's say, like, you guys caught an L. You caught a couple losses probably when you were there, right?
Where, Auburn?
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost a few times.
Yeah, was the vibe on campus like totally like depressed?
Oh yeah, when you lose to a team like Vanderbilt.
Oh, they hated
Oh my
it.
God. Oh my God. You don't even want to go to class. Hey, like you get to sit next
people
to
are staring
people,
at
like,
you.
You sit next to the students and all that, and then they know who you is. Like some they just look at you like what happened, man? Like they just always want they don't even give a damn about the class no more. What the teacher talking about? They want to talk to us, the player. Like what happened against these guys? Like. But if you lose against a team like, you know, probably LSU or, you know, Alabama and all that, they know it's a tough fought game and all that. Like, hell, we all in the SEC. Like, we all do this. So, like, it's a tough game. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose. You know what I'm saying? Hell, but they couldn't argue with us after we won the national championship. And they're like, okay, we gave y'all one within, 40, 30-something years? Like, we just gave them the second one out of all these years. So, you know, you can't win every year. You know what I'm saying? Bama good at doing that, but they still don't win.
Bama is so dirty. Like they're always good. I mean, you probably hate hearing that, but what the hell?
It's that damn Nick Saban, man. He's a fool when it comes to recruiting in them trenches. His front seven. That's how Alabama wins a lot, bro. He get a lot of safeties and convert them to linebackers and stuff like that. Like, and he good at what he do, man. With that defense, man. And he just get an offense that just conservative and just. Don't turn the ball over like so. That's Nick Saban, the Alabama style of play. Like they just want to get a dominant defense front seven, and they gonna try to kick your ass in the trenches. And then other than that, the outside playmaker just do what you do if you can. That's just Alabama, man. But you just got to.
So where else were you looking in high school besides Auburn?
Oh man, I had offers. I had basketball offers and everything. But in football, I was looking. I had Auburn. I had Georgia. Shit, I had Florida. I had damn the whole SEC. Had I had Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, like.
And these coaches, they were making visits to your crib type thing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's how it goes down, right?
Yeah. You get coaches from coming. I had UCLA come to my crib.
Whoa.
Way from down Cali.
What's his name? Les Miles.
Who?
What's the coach's name at LSU?
Oh, at LSU, they got a new coach now. It was Les Miles.
Les Miles, right?
Yeah, it was Les Miles, but it's a new guy now. I can't remember his name. What name? Yeah, Odron. Yeah, I think that's his name now. Yeah, Coach Odron. But yeah, Les Miles. I talked to Les Miles when he was at LSU and all that. And but I haven't talked. I don't know the new coach that they have now. So
why did you choose Auburn out of all the offers?
Man, I was gonna go to Georgia. You know, keep it in the state. But when I found out, like I said, me and Cam Newton, we close buddies. Like we grew up together and stuff like that. And so like the recruiting thing, like. We kind of went through it together and stuff. And then when we found out Cam the Georgia was going to put Cam at tight end, you know, when he had left Florida and got in trouble and went to Blinn and stuff. And when he came out of Blinn, I was getting ready to come into college. And so, like, with that, he changed schools, and I was like, hey, bro, where you want to go? And whoop, you know. So, and then we started talking. He was like, man, I might fuck around and go to Auburn because Georgia going to put me at tight end, bro. And he said, I don't play tight end. I said, bro, I'm with you, bro. Because I know what type of dude he is, and I already knew we were going to win something with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I know him. Like, everybody else, but he was a little, you know.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody know him. He wasn't to the world yet like that. But I already knew what he can do. And so.
In what position were you getting recruited for?
DB.
Okay, word.
And from Auburn, you know what I'm saying? I had a few offers at receiver and things like that. But I was mostly getting recruited for DB.
That's what you wanted to play?
I didn't care.
I
could play offense or defense, bro. Like, that's the thing about it. Like, I could play it all, bro. Like, I'm an athlete.
Can you kick?
Nah, I ain't kicking no ball, though. I kick it off the toe. I do the toe
boot
kick,
it?
but I kick it off the toe and still boot it, but I ain't gonna give you the soccer style kick. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, so when you go to down to Jacksonville or anything, does your family all show up to the game for the arena games?
Not really.
It's not too far though, right?
We play Columbus, like Columbus, Georgia, the Columbus Lions in Columbus, Georgia, and then my family will come there a lot. But I mean, if they really want to come to a game like in Florida or something, they will.
Yeah.
They will. But this past season, like they didn't come to the ones this past season, but they only came to the Columbus one that was in Georgia.
You hurt, bro? You pissed they didn't show up?
No, not at all. I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
I'm
for
cool.
sure,
I ain't
bro.
got no problem. They probably had something to do that day or something. So, you know, it's all good. They know what I do. They know I ball. So they always can go look at it on YouTube. You know, it's a live stream on YouTube, so they can always go look at it on that. You know?
So when they showed up to the Columbus game, was it packed though?
Oh, it was jumping. It was great. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I played a lot last season hurt though. Like, I was hurt a lot last year. I had hurt my shoulder.
Word. Me too. I just got surgery too.
Yeah, I had surgery on my shoulder.
What, labrum?
Yeah, I tore my labrum.
I did too. Fuck.
Yeah.
How'd you tear it? Playing?
Hitting the 260-pound fullback, head up.
Did you feel it split?
I mean, I just felt it pop.
That's what I felt too, bro.
I just felt the pop, and when I hit the ground, I was like, damn. And then it just popped back in by itself.
And it was just naggy, right? It didn't hurt that bad.
It didn't hurt. It's just aggravating, like that little pain that you feel. You know what I'm talking about. That little pain, that look like damn. Like, you know you can still go with it, but it's just only so far you can go with it.
Have you benched yet since then?
Bench press?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was benching while I was hurting, like lifting.
You're a sicko. What's wrong with you?
I'm
Shit
straight.
kills.
I was doing pull-ups and everything, all type of stuff when I was hurt. And then I should have shut it down early in the season. Me and him, we talked about that and stuff. I should have shut it down, but you know the athlete, man, mentality, man. I'm gonna keep going to the wheels.
So did you got surgery?
I did. I got surgery in December.
But did they put screws in, or what they do with it?
Yeah, I got a screw on there. I got
it too.
Because I broke a bone. I had cracked a bone in there. That's why the screw in there. I wouldn't have got a screw if I didn't crack a bone.
Shit.
So yeah, I mean, but don't get me. Hey, you see me now?
I got it too. Yeah.
I mean, I'm on deck though. I'm a fast recoverer, so you know. When I talk to my doctors now, they say I'm ahead of schedule. So you know, we keeping it along, moving it along.
But can you bench now?
Can I bench now?
Yeah.
I mean, I can lift weights with it right now. I mean, I'm only like a month past.
Oh, that's it. Okay, word.
Yeah. So, but I'm doing good as with the time that I've had. Like, I'm coming along great, man. I can already lift. I'm not supposed to be able to do all this, and I do it already. So,
you're blessed.
I'm blessed. Like, blessed for real. Like, this is my first surgery I ever had. So it's like, but being hurt, you know, I hate it. So I try to hurry up and get better quick.
So when did the music start with the football? You just been doing that for a while?
I always been a rapper, man. So it's like ever since I was little, man. Like when I first got into the studio, you know, just with a microphone and stuff, I just had a thing with words. I just found out I had a thing with words, and like it's just like, hey, it is what it is. I'm a ball player and I'm a rapper.
You have tapes out?
I got tapes. When I got to Auburn University, I had to delete a lot of stuff off of YouTube because, you know, like a lot of my videos and stuff like that. Yeah. Nah, I had a meeting with the people. The folk NCAA, like, they come down on you. Like, you know, you got a lot of videos on YouTube that you shouldn't have. So I had to go delete all
people
that.
like smoking weed and shit.
Yeah, having guns and stuff like that. So, you know, you had to go take it down and stuff. But, you know, now I got stuff on like SoundCloud and stuff like that. Tell
the shorties where to find your music.
Oh, yeah, you can find my music on SoundCloud, man. MeatBoi, you can go to 5400, plugged up worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see you, bro.
It's not B-O-Y, it's B-O-I, see?
B-O-I.
Yeah.
Mr. Meaties?
Heck no.
Mr. Meaties. Meaties Meat Shack.
It's just hilarious.
That's me right there, bro.
Oh, we're hit forward.
I got you. That's me right there. Yeah. But yeah, man, look, the music thing, that's what I do, man. I kick freestyles like it's nothing, man. So, you know, whenever you need me to kick a freestyle for you or something like that, you know it's nothing. You know?
Y'all have you come up here? You do a cipher.
That's easy. I got another teammate that rap too, like me, Marty Gill, y'all. Me and him, yeah, we the two. Yeah, we the two rap guys on the team. So, yeah, he wants to come out with a song for the Mass Power, so I'm gonna see what I can shake up.
That'd be fire.
I see what I can shake up. It's
do you guys have like a theme song yet? You know how the Pats do that because of the Super Bowl and shit.
We don't have.
What do you guys play in the stadium when game day?
Different mix of music, man. It's a lot of stuff, just different mixes, man. But you go to a away game, they gonna try to play a lot of bullshit to try to throw you off your game. Like they'll be playing all that soft R&B type stuff. Like you know how they do.
Deadass, they do that.
Oh, they'll do you like that sometimes. The warm up, they'll play some bullshit.
They're playing R. Kelly.
They'll play some bullshit while we out there on the field. And then when they team come out, they'll damn throw on the gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
That's
crazy.
Hilarious. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was hard. We came out to Tupac. See, yeah, that was hard. I like that. You gonna do that again? Or you gonna switch it up? That shit was hard. That was hard. I liked it. That was hard.
Hey, so one thing people say about Atlanta music is like
What that?
artists they're like very giving. Like artists work. I don't know if you've seen it. I mean, I'm sure you've been playing football, so your focus has been different. But like artists are very giving. Up here, it's very different. Like artists are very divided and divisive.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that, but in the area, we all, you know, we come together because like we the mold of music.
It's just blowing up.
We are the home of music right now. Mm-hmm. Like rappers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we do.
And everyone's blowing up, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just easy to blow up in the A now. Like it's our flow, man. You know you can hate on it. It's like with y'all with the Patriots. Like you can't hate on the greatness and all that stuff. So us with word though, you can't hate on the greatness with our words, bro. In Atlanta, so you just.
Do you like Young Jeezy?
I like Jeezy.
Oh,
yeah.
so yeah, his engineer's in the session, but the dude who engineers all his shit is like
he
runs the studio.
Oh well, he might like me then. Yeah, I kick a flow for him the MeatBoi way, for real talk.
So were you known as MeatBoi in high school and in school?
Oh yeah, always meat and MeatBoi, man. You can say meat by itself, or you can just put the boy on the end. You know what I'm saying? Whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really call me Demetruce. My mama don't even call me Demetrius.
Called you Meat?
She called me Meat.
Is that what it said? This is a jumbotron in the stadium, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, for sure. Does it say Meat?
Nah, of course, you know you gotta keep it
Professional.
You can put Demetruce McNeal up. That's all good, but everybody who really know me, you know, they know my name. You know, so it don't really bother me like that, but because I know what I like to be called. But it's all good.
Did you play all 4 years at Auburn?
Yeah, I played 3 years and a half. I had got in trouble my senior year, and I had went to West Alabama with my guy Malcolm Butler, who caught the Super Bowl interception for y'all. Yeah. I went there with him. My last year. Went to West Alabama for 5 months and got the hell up out of there. And then after that, I went to the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, word, okay.
To the NFL. And then after that, you know, after my NFL career, I started this arena stuff.
Is this your first arena team?
No, this is actually like my 4th arena team.
First time in this league though?
This may be my 2nd year in this league.
With the
last
Pirates.
year. Yeah, this may be my 2nd season with the Pirates.
So you were in other arena leagues?
Yeah, I was. I played in the IFL. Like he said, I played with the Cedar Rapids Titans.
Where are they?
They in Iowa. They the
Iowa
Iowa team. Yeah, I played for the Spokane Empire. It was a team up in Washington State. We was rivals with the Tri-City team that he played for, stuff like that. And I played for the Billings Wolves in Montana. Mm-hmm. I played for the Nebraska Danger.
Do you like it out there?
Montana?
Yeah.
It's something different, man. It's different, bro. It's nothing going on out there, I can tell you that. From where we
slow,
from,
right?
like,
really
from
slow.
the inner cities, like Atlanta, Boston and stuff, like, you go out there, it's like, what in the hell is this? Like, for real.
Like cows everywhere?
Yes, like cows, mountains, and just, like, straight open roads of damn near looking like the desert. So it's like, yeah, for real.
Honestly, though.
It's different, bro. And like the people up there are a little different. It's just different, bro. I knew I didn't really belong. So yeah. But I did what I had to do. Just go out there, play football, do what I love to do. You know. And
it seems like arena players, they bounce around between teams a lot. That's common.
Yeah, that's quite common.
So arena contracts are year to year.
Oh, they're only yearly contracts.
Yeah.
There's no multi-year deals. So after the season's up, there's a certain period. Ours is September 13th, where players in our league becoming, unrestricted free agents.
Mm-hmm.
After that, just bring back guys you want.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's the business part of it. That's the cutthroat part of football. And no matter where you at, like
It's a business. Yeah.
you got. That's what I say. That's what you mean. Like you got to put on. You get out there. If they know what you can do and they fuck with you, they'll sign you back. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, it ain't no hard feelings. And somebody else might fuck
Keep it
with you.
moving.
You never know. So it is what it is. You know.
What are the differences you've seen between playing in the NFL and arena in terms of the gameplay? Like, is it faster?
Oh, I mean, yeah, the arena is fast, especially with the position I play, DB, which is the hardest one. Like, especially from outdoor to indoor. 'Cause outside, you got the safety help over top, and you get linebacker help underneath and stuff. You can just play a lot differently outside than you can indoors. Like indoors, you can't make a certain mistake. Like
a lot more interceptions
in this
in arena.
Yeah, you can say that. It's a lot of throws. I mean, it's a lot of throws in the game. You know what I'm saying? So you might get, a few interceptions.
The guy who led our team
Yeah.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
You're not seeing that often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah. How much did Eric Berry have in that big season? Like 10.
19,
He was like
something
really
like
hawking
that.
it. Or
Like,
Sherman
yeah.
when Sherman had shit popping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How were you happy with these stats last year?
Nope.
You gotta get those shits up.
I mean, I got hurt.
Oh fuck! How
I
many
was
games did
hurt.
you miss?
I mean, I scored though. Don't get me wrong. I think I'm a bad man when you kick that bitch to me.
That's your shit?
That's what I'm telling you. Like, I'm looking you dead in your eyes. I'm telling you I do that shit. Like, for real.
Wait, how many games did you miss?
Damn near. Bro, I honestly only played in probably like 4 or 5 games. Yeah, about 4 or 5.
Did that kill you that you were out the game?
Huh?
Did that bother you that you were out the game?
Oh, they were fucking with me a lot, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I kept it all about then for the team, though. Like just, 'cause I fuck with these boys. So it's like, but like I say, man, I just want to show. I like to show everybody what the fuck what I'm about and what I can really do, though. Like, 'cause I told him, I looked him in the face. I do this shit, bro. But I'm still on the quest to show them like what I'm really about. They just saw a little. They just saw a little something.
flash,
I ain't show them nothing yet, but when I'm 100% healthy, they'll see. Like, that's all I'm really waiting for. The fans gonna know who the hell Demetruce McNeal is. And notice I ain't just say meat. They gonna know who the hell Demetruce McNeal is.
What about MeatBoi?
They gonna know that too. Like that, they already know who that is.
Oh yeah.
That's the guy. MeatBoi the guy. You gonna know who that is. Rapping, football, basketball, running track. You want to gamble? You want to play a video game? I kick your ass and that is whatever. That's MeatBoi there. So yeah.
You don't play with the grills in, do you?
I can.
You've done it before?
I played in high school with the grill. I played in college with the grill before. Yeah.
It never breaks?
Nah, it's real gold.
Oh, word.
Shit real. You can't put that fake in your mouth.
Oh,
Turn your teeth green. Turn your teeth different colors. You can't do that, man. Oh, man, you must don't work goals a lot.
Oh, no, not at all, bro.
Chains, no chains. You got your little watch.
A little gas station mobile mart watch, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, man, you got to wear real gold, man. Real gold on wrist, so,
What happens at halftime at the games?
Oh.
We have different shows, maybe different ads. So, the first game last year we had Kid Ink performing.
Oh, word, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we did different things. We had like a little comedy show after.
You weren't feeling Kid Ink? Yeah, all right, we get it, bro, yeah.
He played a song from 10 years ago.
Took a little while for the crowd.
Oh, we remember this guy type thing?
But but it was funny. But hey, he did his thing though. He did his thing.
Yo, if you gotta take a piss, it's straight back, bro. Oh yeah, take your time, bro.
But yeah, But Kid Ink did. I think I should have performed at halftime. But
I was gonna say, bro, that's what you got to do a halftime performance, bro.
I got no problem with it. Hey, I might miss the first couple of games this season because due to the shoulder injury because I ain't gonna try to rush it.
Bro, I'll bring 50 people to the game if I know you're performing at halftime.
I can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's nothing. I just,
100%. You got to make sure you get to halftime.
People regardless.
Yeah, you right.
We throw the biggest shows in the city, bro. We know 50 people.
I believe it. Yeah, I'm with it. No, I don't get no stage fright, no none of that. I'm about it. Okay, you talking about that? If I can talk to the DCU and everybody, get this thing going about a halftime performance, I'm with it. Me and Marty got a song. Me and my boy Marty Gill, y'all got a receiver #1. Me and him got a song, got a few songs. I sell. We can perform that.
That'd be hilarious.
It's nothing. That's what we do.
Do you ever go to the clubs downtown?
Nah, I only been to one club. What club that was we went to with Sean? Yeah, I only been to the Bijou.
Bijou, word.
I need to get out a lot more.
So do you guys live in the city or you live out in Worcester?
Well, he live out here in the city. He live
Back
out
Bay?
here.
No, but right next to the State Street building.
Oh, word, okay. Word.
Yeah, because when the season here, we get housed in Worcester.
Oh, okay. So you
housed
guys
in Worcester.
Oh, word, okay. You like Worcester?
It's all right. Yeah, I guess that's the ratchet part of Massachusetts.
It's just not Boston.
He said one of them said, I don't know. You know what I mean? But
You like Boston though?
Boston's great. Boston's great. I fuck with I fuck with Boston. I just don't fuck with them Patriots, bro.
Patriots the GOAT, bro.
Patriots and them Celtics, bro. I despise, bro. Like Atlanta Hawks and Atlanta Falcons over here. You hear me? You can call us whatever you want. It's all right.
The Hawks are trash, bro.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm loyal though.
That's a fact.
You see, I got it on hand, bro. It's all about loyalty, bro. Like
I'm surprised you don't like the Panthers, bro. It's Cam Newton.
that's my boy. I root for him. You know what I'm saying?
Not the team though.
Hell with the team. You know what I'm saying? The rest of them boys, they do what you got to do, but Cam, not my dog. So
What?
I got a lot of homies in the NFL, so it's like you root for them. Like, yeah, do your thing, boy. Do your individual thing.
But no love for the Packers. You know you play for him.
Fuck with a few of the boys on the team. You know what it is. It was hard to root for your team, for your home team when you in the NFL. I'm sure he can tell you that. Like when you play for a certain team, and then you're like, you got to play against. Got to play against the boys and whatnot.
Did you play the Falcons?
That year? No, we didn't play the Falcons that year. No.
I was gonna say that would probably be tough, right?
Yeah, it would have been tough though. It would have been nice, especially when we came to the A. But I ain't get to play against the Falcons at all. Nah, we ain't playing against them that year. But
so you like the Patriots way less now that they wiped the Falcons in the Super Bowl?
Oh, that damn so made me say the hell with them then.
But you know Brady's the GOAT after seeing that, right?
I can't wait till he's gone. I just want to see your faces then.
He's gonna live forever, bro.
Y'all keep saying you're gonna find the next guy, but we'll see.
We don't have to worry about it for like 8 years, bro. He's still so efficient, dude. Bro, he's so good. Bro, he's so good.
Y'all season I just want to let everybody know on this podcast that the Patriots season got saved. They didn't call face mask on Patrick Mahomes, which was a damn clear, blatant face mask. But they give Tom Brady a face mask when his shit don't even get touched. That's what I'm saying. That type of stuff. Y'all are rigged, bro. They rigged y'all because of Tom Brady. Like, okay, and then obviously he fuck up and throw the interception, but my boy D Ford offside.
Are you talking about that neutral zone infraction?
He went to Auburn.
He was way off.
I ain't hearing it, bro.
Bro, he was way over the line.
You know how late that flag was? Did y'all know how late that flag was?
I don't remember.
Y'all don't even know when the flag came. That's cool.
Bro, but you saw the replay. He was way over, bro.
Because at the time, y'all thought the game was over until the damn flag thing popped up at the bottom right there, right? Y'all didn't even know a flag was thrown,
I
right?
Thought the game was over, bro.
I know if you give that man Brady at least a minute on the clock.
Bro, he's so good.
I give y'all props. Y'all got Tom Brady. We got Matt Ryan. Like it's like
Matt Ryan he was nasty that year they went to the Super Bowl though. In the regular season,
but Matt Ryan,
BC, bro.
Matt Ryan, he just messes up at key situations, bro. Like he make a dumb decision,
He gets stressed.
Why did we not run the ball on y'all and just go ahead and kick our field goal? The game was over.
The
Super Bowl was over. We throw the damn ball. Nah, man. Matt Ryan, you the quarterback. You know what Tom Brady gonna do right there, though, right? Y'all guy, he finna change that. Man, let's run this field.
It's so weird. You have this
difference.
like this
crazy
the
difference in the guys, bro. Tom Brady, what you just called? What you just called? But Tom gonna change
it's systematic. But but the big thing is like, the confidence you have in Brady is crazy. You never are worried, bro.
Right.
He's so effective. Like we're never nervous at the end of the game.
Understandable. I wouldn't be either if you keep doing that shit on a consistent basis every damn year. You like, Jesus Christ, when is he going? I can't stand y'all, bro. I just can't stand y'all, bro. Because of him, bro. Cause when y'all lose him, we just us other people like just other fans somewhere else, we just cannot wait. We just want to see it. What's gonna happen?
The hate's
when they
real.
lose him?
It's do you think people hate the Patriots more or the Warriors?
Patriots.
I don't know, man.
I ain't got no beef with the Warriors like that.
But the Warriors are like every dude's an all-star, bro. The Patriots are the team collectively.
Them boys, they drafted Steph and Clay, so them boys they came to their own and made the Warriors.
Yeah, bro. They got like one of the best centers in the league.
But I mean, now, you know, I'm just saying like how them boys just came from. You know what I'm saying? How Steph them like, you know, people thought Steph wasn't gonna be nothing. And when
because he came in, he was like a 12-year-old boy, bro.
Yeah, he's a little baby. You know, he's a little baby, but you know what I'm saying? Like I say, people thought they weren't gonna do them.
That Durant shit's crazy.
As the years go on, as the years went on, you know, boys produced into what they is today. And like, you see them, they attract other niggas like Durant. They attract people now. So can't hate on that.
It's not really like that with the past, though, bro.
Can't hate on that.
We don't like bring huge star players, and sometimes like a receiver who had like a behavioral issue. Or
It's
shit,
that's the part of like can't stand y'all, bro. It's Brady, bro. He get the
and Belichick too.
You got Hogan. You had a Wes Welker before. You got a Danny Amendola. Like these receivers like that, bro, and he's winning.
The white slot receiver they're known for it, bro. Just like the white dude
winning like that. Like that's crazy. I mean, bro, it's just that's why we can't stand it, bro. It's this damn Brady giving this ball to these bums out there receiver, but they ain't got no.
Are there any old NFL quarterbacks in the Arena League?
Well, Kurt Warner was there.
Kurt Warner was?
Yep. Jay Gruden came from the Arena game.
Were they fun to watch?
I mean, that was a day.
Oh, word, okay.
I don't know if no previous quarterbacks from the league that done.
Tommy Maddox played in the Arena game. Fred Jackson.
Word. Yo, what's your
the biggest star to come out of the Arena with Kurt Warner at quarterback?
Oh, he was initially in Arena, then to the league?
Yeah, he was with the Iowa Barnstorm, and then he went to the league.
Was he filthy?
He wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad, bro. Yeah, he went to the NFL, so yeah.
Yo, what's your 4.4? I mean, your 40-yard dash.
I'm gonna give you a 4.3 and a 4.4 consistent.
Nope. Like you can still run that?
I'll give you a 4.4 consistently.
That's
consistent
great.
4.4.
What
4.4.
What was the best you ever ran?
4.38.
Was that at the combine?
No, I ain't running at the combine. I ran at Auburn.
Word. But did you? So you went to the combine?
No, I ain't go to the combine after I got in trouble.
So how did that work? Were you like, yo, I'm still?
I just went to my pro day. I went to the Auburn pro day.
And
Auburn pro day.
And so how does that work? Then you show up to an NFL camp, like they call you.
Well, combine is before pro day, so then after the combine, you probably got a few weeks. So whenever your team's pro day is, you just go to it, and then all the teams show up, and then you talk to the coaches afterward. Like after you do all your drills and all that, everybody come up talk to you, and do interviews and all that, and then after that. After your pro day, you just probably just go through the process. Like you may hear from teams throughout that process, and then you just wait for the draft. And then, hey,
it's a waiting game, right?
Yeah, just all the waiting game. Then during the draft, hey man, after the draft, the Packers called me, and I was like, let's do it.
Bet, let's go.
Let's do it. So I was blessed enough to see the NFL, all that stuff, and I'm just trying to get back.
How did Jawad initially reach out to you?
Oh, Jawad, he seen. Like throughout the arena game, when I came to the arena game, like just throughout the year, it wasn't in my first 2 years and all that. He reached out when after like the first 2 years, and then he saw my film. So he saw my film, and then he hit me up. He was like, "Hey man, I like your film, bro." I knew who he was though.
Because you hasn't played.
I knew who he was because he played for Tri-Cities and like all that. I knew him. Like I knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? I knew who he was. So it was mutual respect thing. Like he doing his thing on the field. And then he told me, "Hey man, I'm gonna build up my own team up in Mass." Like this was way before he even had the team. He was like, "Yo man, I'm gonna build up a team in Mass. You gonna come aboard?" I told him. I said, "Yeah, I'm a man of my word." I tell him, "Yeah, I come forward with it."
You like it up here?
I like it. I like the women too, though. Hey, I got yeah.
Are there any clubs in Worcester?
You got like little bars like whiskey.
So you guys party?
That's what you gotta tell everybody on the podcast after our games. Like we be at Whiskey's.
Whiskey Saigon.
Whiskey. Is another place I need to say?
Whiskey on Main, Whiskey on Water, Compass.
Yeah, Compass, Whiskey on Water, Dubai. Yeah.
No practice Sunday, so you guys just get lit Saturday night.
So
they smile.
Yeah.
Depending how far away, we'll fly back on Sunday.
Oh, word, okay.
Sunday could be a travel day.
Mm-hmm.
They got the day off and watch some film.
So this is not. Don't answer this if this incriminates anyone. But do they drug test in the league?
No,
not in this league.
Not like street drugs. No.
Not in this
Steroids?
league.
They test steroids?
You could if you wanted to. That's more of a team thing, but we don't
Yeah, word.
Nah. I mean, the weed don't affect.
Well, weed's
the play.
Well, weed's
We've
legal
been wondering
here,
when they gonna stop messing with everybody about the weed. So the weed does not affect us athletes when it comes to just playing, bro. It don't do nothing.
It's a nerve thing, right?
Just chill, bro. Weed just calm you down, just chill, bro. That's all you trying to do. When you smoke, bro, you just trying to chill, right? Just chill, just chill. That's it. But
and the one thing is like all athletes smoke, bro.
Yeah,
I just don't know why they're trying to
your
mask it
athletic
anymore.
performance, but they just mess with us with it. So I don't know why they still doing it, but I just wish we can just tell them people, whoever it is who need to talk to, like, bro, it don't do nothing to us, bro. Like, we're good. We just try to chill on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a stressful situation. You just want to calm down.
Chill, bro. Just want to smoke. Just chill.
Do you think it makes you less aggressive on the field?
I mean, I played high before. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, did it affect your play or like?
No.
You're still like
chilling.
full speed?
I'm out there, just focus, bro. I'm good. I mean, it don't do nothing to me, bro. Like, I'm well focused on weed, so it's not. But so you still got those ones that got a problem with it and stuff, and yeah, everybody entitled to their own opinion on stuff. So
it will change soon, though, bro.
It's all right, man. It's all good. No problem. No worries. It is what it is.
Seeing as everyone smokes, like
it's the world we live in today, right now, man. I don't know. So you got those one with problems with it. You got those one that don't got a problem with it. So it's okay. It's okay.
Well, it's better in arena than NFL.
Yeah, for sure.
So
that's the one perk. That's the one perk about arena. You ain't got to worry about that.
Have you guys started to notice, like, do people start to recognize you in Worcester now? Like, when you guys walk around and shit, like, oh, yeah, they play for the arena team?
I mean,
it'll probably take a little bit of time.
It started to kick up, like, towards the end. And you wear your stuff like there. Like, you play
jumpsuits are fresh, by the way. Was that your idea? Whose was it?
Oh, yeah. These are the travel, what you would normally travel in.
Word.
So, yeah.
You fucking with the Adidas cosign?
Yeah, I like Adidas. I ain't got no problem with Adidas.
Yeah, why didn't you go Nike?
Adidas, Nike, either one. Or Jordan. Adidas, Nike, or Jordan. You know, that's my brands. Either the ones I like to mess with. You know, and just I can swag it out. I can swag out Adidas, so I'm cool.
Well, you just got the young man here just got the newest GDP apparel too. Yo, these shits are comfy as fuck. I mean it.
I'm gonna throw that thing on. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Eco
Gave us a
fleece.
new apparel in here. We like it.
Hell yeah.
We like it. We like it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
So, were there fights this year in the league? Like, on-field fights? There was one shit I think I saw on a highlight there at the end of the game, right?
Yeah, it was an incident that happened, but I don't know if we should speak on that.
It was bad?
It was a real bad incident that happened. You know. Yeah. You get some incidents that go on, but yeah. Still got grown men out here that playing for a job and trying to get paid and stuff. So yeah,
aggressive.
You have your days on that field, so it's all right.
Yeah, how are you dealing with the winter out here? Is it tough for you? Well, you were in Green Bay, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've been in the cold before, but it's not like it's nothing I'm accustomed to though. Coming from the South, you know, like we got bipolar weather too, but it's like just this cold up here just different. This type of cold, it stick on you. Even when you come from outside and you go in the house, it's sticking on you for like at least 5 more minutes before it wear off for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, like 8-9 days ago, bro. That you remember that day was brick.
Like
yeah, but then with the wind chill, it was like -60, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Especially then when you go by the water, but it's like that wind. Yeah. I can't stand it. But I can still play football in it though. I can play football in the cold.
Your hands don't get worse.
I mean,
your hands.
I throw on a lot of Vaseline when I'm finna play in the cold.
Yeah,
I throw on a lot of Vaseline. You know, put a lot of heat stuff around, like a lot of thermal on. So
you put Stickum on your gloves?
No.
You know the spray?
Nah.
No one does that?
No. What?
You know what I'm talking about though, right? Yeah.
No, bro. Like no, bro. It's just I just wear gloves and that's it. That's all you need.
The stick you start with. Or
yeah.
Hey, what number are you?
Number 5.
All right, well, tell the shorties where to find you, IG, Twitter.
Hey, man, I'm Demetruce McNeal, a.k.a. MeatBoi, or you can just go with Meat. You can find me on Instagram at MeatBoi, MEATBOI. My Twitter, Demetruce McNeal. And
SoundCloud?
My SoundCloud, you can type in MeatBoi, or you can type in 5400 plugged up worldwide. It's me and my boys, you know.
New season coming up.
New season coming up, man. We the Massachusetts Pirates come check us out, man. Come check me out. Come check Jawad out in the office. Come check my boy Thomas Claiborne out, Big 78. You know, and the rest of the crew. You know,
And hit my guy on Tinder.
We gonna put. Oh yeah, I got a Tinder account too. I ain't got no problem saying that. I got a Tinder account too, ladies. You check me out. It's MeatBoi on there. So you see the young guy with the with the fly dreads and the chains and the grill. That's me. You know, walking around Boston and Worcester. You can catch me. You know, sometimes I ride through Westboro, Marlboro, all the boroughs. You just catch me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I say, I'm a rapper. I can kick a quick freestyle now before I get off the microphone. What you want?
Let's do it.
Hey, check it out. When it comes to sports, man, we the best of the North Side Pirates on deck. When it come down, we be ballin', dog. The best team with a team full of ball hogs. When we hit the field, they already know the deal. Say Pirates doing it big. Yeah, man, we come to kill.
Hey.
And when we out, they already yelling out them Pirates. Yeah, they know we running no. Gone.
Hey. Thanks, broski.
All right, man.
Appreciate you,
For
man.
sure.
We'll cycle you in, bro. Hey, you check the phone real quick.
Ooh. Tight squeeze up in this joint. Tight squeeze up in this joint.
Welcome, bro. You've been patient.
Yo. What up?
Yeah, thank you.
What up? Yeah.
The Wellesley football, man.
Yeah, man.
Wait, so you were well, first off, just reintroduce yourself real quick.
Yeah, I'm Thomas Claiborne, man, out of Massachusetts. Local kid, man, born and raised here. Stayed here, went to college here.
You grew up in Randolph, you said.
Yeah, grew up in Randolph, Boston and Randolph. I finished my high school career out in Randolph.
Word. Initially Wellesley?
Yeah. No, actually, I graduated from Wellesley High School. My mom ended up buying a house out in Randolph.
Word.
After, I think it was my junior year, so I ended up living there for a couple of years, but still commuting to Wellesley.
Where Oh, you lived in Randolph, commuted to Wellesley.
Yeah.
Oh, word,
Yeah.
okay. What was that, like 30-minute drive?
Yeah, about 30 minutes.
That's not too bad. Yeah, as I was saying, bro, Hum Beats. I'll show you some of his music. Dope, like probably one of the biggest producers in Mass. He said like Randolph just got so boring.
Yeah.
It used to be lively, now it's just like all the life sucked out of the town or something. You feel that way?
Yeah, man, there's not too much going on out there. I mean, Vincent's on a Friday night. For like those Latino ladies.
What's that, a bar?
It's a club, big nightclub out there.
Oh, word,
Vincent's.
okay.
Yeah, man. For like
Vincent's.
Latino ladies on the Friday
You gotta bring
night.
MeatBoi.
Yeah, man. Get his salsa on. Suave mente over there.
Hey. So you played college where?
Yeah, I went to Boston College, man.
In Eagle. I went to Providence College, bro. We're like
Okay,
we're
Friar.
like your little brother.
Friars. Yeah, man. I went to Boston College, man. Graduated 2010.
Did you commute?
Nah, I was on campus, man. Full scholarship, man.
Word. And what are those little like apartments right outside the stadium? Is the mods? Those just
Mods,
hard,
man.
bro.
Woo. I got plenty of stories about the mods.
I'm sure,
but I
bro.
think I'll keep them off the mic, man, just so I don't.
Yeah, the one thing about BC is like the only big college football team out here.
Yeah.
Did you feel that way when you were playing there?
Yeah, man. I played the years Matt Ryan was there. So the city was buzzing with the Eagles, man. People.
Yeah, I used to go to those games, bro, for sure.
Yeah. People loved us then, man. I mean, we were number 2 in the country at one point, man. Went to 2 ACC championships back to back. So we were buzzing, man. People loved us, man. And I mean,
Stadium was
got a lot of
always
love.
fucking packed. Too.
Yeah,
It's not like
yeah.
that now, though. You know that, right?
Nah, man. A couple coaching changes and a couple people that took over there. It didn't go too well, man. The last couple years, but they're starting to build back though.
Was Herzlich there?
Yeah,
When you were there?
me and Herzog were the same year. Yeah.
Word, okay.
Yeah.
That story's crazy, bro. His
Yeah,
story.
man. He fought through a lot of adversity, man, and he bounced back, man. That's huge.
Is Kuechly a
Kuechly was a freshman when I was a junior, so I played with him for 2 years.
word? Okay.
Yeah, he's a dog too, man. Kuechly came in a little nerdy when he first walked in on
He's a
campus
beast, bro.
and turned into a man child. Yeah.
So what was your schedule like in college? Like, was it weight room year round?
Yeah, man. We were on campus all year round.
Never a break.
No, not really, man. We probably have about I'd say probably a month off in between the season, and then we get right back to it, man. Just so people can go back home, see family and stuff like that.
Any break for Christmas? But it's like the heat of the season then, right?
Yeah, no, not really, man. I mean, we'd have they did a really good job of having like dinners and stuff like that for us, and try to make it feel like it was a Christmas, or Thanksgiving and stuff.
Right?
It's not the same though, but I mean, it worked out for me though because I was only 15 minutes away from home.
Facts,
you know what I mean? So I was able to, it was good. I used to bring guys to my house for family vacations and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, so was that when you were growing up, you're like, yo, I'm a Massachusetts kid. I'm sure you're fucking dirty in high school. Like, did it come full circle that you went to BC? Like, was that always a goal?
Yeah, man. I really didn't, to be honest with you, man, I wasn't a football player, being a Massachusetts kid. I was a hockey player growing up, man. I loved hockey, man.
Deadass?
Yo,
you still get on skates?
Yo, I can still skate with the best of them, bro. I promise you, man. I was a hockey player, man, so it wasn't, football wasn't in my radar. It was... Because Pop Warner isn't what it is now, you know what I mean? Back then I was too big to play with the kids my age or too young to play with the kids my size, so they never really accepted me, man. So I always had to play something else.
You always been a big dude.
Yeah, man. I had to be something. I was athletic. I always liked doing athletics. So I wanted to do something that would keep me busy, man. I done played every sport, man. Besides football, I actually didn't start playing football till high school, man. I broke my leg in 8th grade, so
damn.
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing with it.
So you played just Massachusetts public high school?
Yeah, man. Just played. You
must have been dominating, right?
Yo, it's actually funny because I work at a high school now. I work at Wellesley now, where I graduated, and just being able to share the stories with the kids, how things transpired. That's part of the reason why I went back and working in the school, man. Just being able to give the kids something to look forward to out of Massachusetts.
I'm sure. So do you coach the team over there still?
Yeah.
Head coach?
No. Assistant coach on varsity.
Word.
So.
Okay. Cool. Are they good this year?
They were okay. Not too bad. It's a newer program. Our head coach, he took over a couple years ago. We had pretty decent years the last couple of years, but
who do they play? Like Needham, Natick?
Play like Needham, Natick. Yeah. Bridgewater. A couple teams. They've changed it, man. They've changed it since I've been in high school. Back then, it was like you played like the teams that were like within 10-mile radius. Now you're playing teams all over the place because the league's changed up.
It's because the size of high school.
Yeah.
Like LS is good, always usually, but dude, they'll play like Everett or something.
Yeah.
And
get washed.
Or Barnstable, some shit. Bro.
Barnstable,
dirty.
Yeah. Everett's a powerhouse, man.
Why is it? They're always so good.
I don't know, man.
What's the coach's name?
Oh God, I can't remember
his son. DiBiase. And his son
yeah.
And his son was the quarterback once, and his son was dirty.
Yeah.
We got 2 kids from Everett this year on our team.
Yeah. Lineman?
A couple D-backs.
Is it Felix? There's a Jalen Felix.
A kid named Manny Espria and Lubern
Lubern.
Figaro.
Did he go to Belmont Hill at one point?
He went to Wisconsin.
I think we played him. I think we played that kid Lubern.
What year did you graduate from LS?
2014.
2014. Okay. All right.
Say it again?
How old are you guys?
I'm 23.
Oh yeah, you guys are young boys.
Damn, bro, I feel old, man.
Shit, wait till you hit 30, goddamn. Wait till you hit 30.
So you were a starter at BC consistently?
Yeah. So I started after my sophomore year, man. 3-year starter.
That was crazy. We definitely were at a
tackle.
lot of the games he was playing in. It's crazy.
I was a starter at Auburn too. I won no bench route.
Okay.
MeatBoi said he was a starter, so he just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
I think I'm one of them special team boys that just.
Any blown coverages?
Nope, ain't nobody beat me over the top.
Hey, take it to the film, right? Take it to the film, right?
18 tackles against Mississippi State.
Hey, it's a big game, bro.
I'm in the record books now.
Take it to the state. Take it to the film.
What was student life for you? It's probably so much different than it was like for him.
Yeah, man, it was a Catholic school.
I know it's
you know,
whack.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
They had parietals. Did you do that where like girls could only be in an all-dude dorm until like a certain hour?
Not that I can remember. I mean, not that I ever had to deal with it. Whenever.
It pays to be a D1 football player, bro.
Not that I can remember, but nah, there was I mean, it was pretty strict at some points, man. It was a Catholic school, man. So, parties where you'd be like, yo, it's college, like whatever. They're like, we don't care. We have to go to church on Sundays. So
Yeah, same shit with PC.
yeah.
Was the administration strict on the football team? Like when you guys would go booze and do shit? They were.
I mean, for the most part, yeah. I mean, but like I said, man, it's D1, so I mean, you found a way to get it done. You know what I mean? And people were always inviting you places, always different parties and stuff. You were the life of the party, and then too, especially while we were good, you know, people wanted to be around us.
Yeah,
you know
I think that's something a lot of people don't get. It's like you want to enjoy like all the luxuries of like being like famous on campus and shit, but at the same time, like you can't necessarily go get fucked up at a party, do some reckless shit. Like,
I mean, like I said, I've seen some things go down, but I've seen some guys be, you know, close to. I've seen guys get kicked out. You know what I mean? I've seen guys be close to getting kicked out and stuff like that. But I mean, if you had any good head on your shoulders, you never really fucked around with stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? You always treated everybody with respect. So you know, if you did fall into a situation, people were willing to help you out more than try to get you in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, the administration doesn't. I doubt. I'm sure in shit you had seen, they don't want to deal with fiascos and shit. They want their football team to be dope.
Yeah,
they want to make a lot of money.
Football brings in the money, man. Football brings in the money, and I think, you know, a lot of the recent constructions that they've done at BC, when I was there, they started their 10-year plan. A lot of the recent constructions they've done is a lot of money that they got off of us when we were number 2 in the country. Yeah,
BC is a lot like PC too, where there's like 5 really nice buildings and like 1 whack building, right? Yeah, it's the same shit. So when you were there, did you feel a pressure on campus? Like, yo, we're dirty, we got to keep winning.
Yeah, man. You know, like I said, it was the lifestyle when you were winning, man. You know, and I was blessed to be a part of the team, and we had some good years. So I never really knew what it felt like to be down. You know, be on a team that was down, but. We, you know, the biggest thing for us at that time was just being bowl eligible. We had the longest running bowl streak for a while in the country, so that was always the goal every year.
What bowls were they?
Oh man, jeez, I went to the Tire Continental Bowl down in Meineke, the Meineke Continental Bowl in North Carolina, Emerald Bowl down at AT&T Park in San Fran. We played in a couple other bowls. I can't remember them off the top of my head right now, but I mean, we were always bowl eligible every year I went.
That's a blessing, bro. Not every college football player gets to experience that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It was fun to be bowl eligible because the school was also handing out that money too.
I'm sure.
You were getting your school gifts. You were getting all kinds of gifts from it. You know, you always got a gift from the bowl and then a gift from the university. So for
so that NCAA allows that.
Yeah, up to $350. So. My last 2 years, it was actually cool because the school decided it was like, hey, let me give you a $350 gift card, Visa gift card.
Yeah, see, that's fire, but at the same time, you personally, and I know you probably can't analyze that, but you probably produce so much more money for the team than what you just got.
Oh, of course. Do I believe that NCAA players should be getting paid? Hell fucking yeah.
How do they do it?
Man, I don't know. I just think that they should start paying these players, man. I mean, I think that it's not fair for a coach to be making $5 million a year. I mean, and they try to say, well, you know, your scholarship and this, that, and the third plays into all that. You know, you're getting compensated, but I mean,
no, because then I got a scholarship to PC academically.
Yeah,
it's like I'm not out here bringing money to school. If anything, they hated me because I was putting up all these videos on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly. So yeah, but how do they compensate players, and like, how would they find a medium for? Like, oh shit, the quarterback's nice and he's bringing in a lot of money. Do we pay the quarterback more and then, you know, like the second string line running back less?
Yeah. That's the thing, man, because you also have to compensate for the guys that are on the team that are walk-ons as well, too. It's like, you know, a guy that may not ever play in the next 4 years. He may play his senior year because he's a fifth-year senior. It's like, how do you pay that guy?
It's like, we're going to give him minimum wage, bro?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
you'd feel like an idiot.
Yeah, it's always going to be a battle back and forth about that. You know, I just think that they should find a way to compensate players some way, somehow, though, because, you know, once you're used and you're done for the school, man, they chop you up. It's the next person coming in, you know, you're just a name on a jersey. So,
what number were you?
78.
Is that a good lineman number? Do people like that number?
I don't know, man. It's the best number for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wore it all through high school and almost all my professional career. So.
And you were center?
Yeah, well, actually, no, man. I was a D lineman coming out, man. They converted me over there. I sat behind a couple of good guys my freshman, sophomore year, B.J. Raji, Ron Brace.
Word. B.J. Raji did the dance, right?
Yeah. He did the discount double check dance.
Yeah, I remember that. He's a brother in the league. Is it Corey Raji?
Yeah, he plays basketball.
He played at BC, right?
Yeah, he played at BC too.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, was Tyrese Rice there?
Tyrese was there too.
I have a Tyrese Rice jersey for sure.
Yeah, he was a dog.
Yeah.
He was a dog. But yeah, man, no, I came out. I was a D tackle, and then I got converted over to offensive line. They had an opportunity, they had a spot open, and the rest was history. After that, man, worked up to be the number 4 guard in the nation by the time I was graduating. Man.
No injuries?
Nah, not for the most part, man. No injuries, man.
No knee problems?
No. So.
That's
like
a blessing.
That's a blessing. It's a big blessing, man.
How many dudes you been on lines with that are just little braces?
I've seen it, man. I've seen it. Like I said, I've been blessed to not have any injuries, man, and I want to keep it that way. To be honest with you, I mean, don't get me wrong. I got my dings and my nicks here and there, but for the most part, nothing major that would debilitate me from playing.
So what do you do in the What's the training like for you guys on the arena level? Like, you guys hit the weight room a lot? You have team lifts?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, it's professional football, so you got to take care of your body. You take your recovery time. You take your, if you got to lose weight time, you take your building your muscle back up time, stuff like that, and then you got to start tapering it down once you get towards the season, man. But for the most part, it's professional sports, man. So you're on your own. You got to police yourself. You know what I mean? You got to police yourself. You got to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. Because when it comes down to being on that field first day of camp, man, you got to be ready to go.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to go.
Word, okay. DCU Center doesn't have a gym.
No.
Word, okay.
Yeah, during the season, for the most part, the organization takes care of all that, man. They make sure that we're on top of all of our workouts and stuff, and we're getting there and we're doing what we got to do. But
you hitting the heavy squats?
Man, listen, I don't squat as much as I used to, man. I squatted 675 in high school, man. I ain't touched it since, man.
In high school?
In high school.
And you didn't squat in college at all?
No, yeah, of course I did, man.
But your biggest numbers were in high school?
It was more like power cleans and stuff like that. I mean, the most I got up to in college was probably like 675, back around that ballpark. But I mean, that's ungodly weight, man.
Dude, yeah, what were you?
7 plates on each side.
I can't even imagine what Wellesley football. You're 535? Are you guys sick of the weight room at this point, though? You've probably been doing it
I mean, sometimes, man, it's just you just got to push yourself through it, man. It's just like you sick of getting up, going to your job every day, that 9 to 5.
But you do boring lifts, bro. Like, I'm out here sculpting my body. You see me. You know what I'm saying?
I see you, though. I see you got the pecs on deck.
Yeah, bro, but I don't have to do, like, the basic compound movement like you guys. You guys got a deadlift and squat. Like, I could go in there, just, like, crunch, curl.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Yeah. I mean, as you get into it, man, you start to do more drill specific stuff. When you're young and you're just trying to look good and get big and stuff like that, you'll do every different kind of workout. But when you get into that professional realm and you know what you need to do and what you need to be able to have to be functional on the field, that's where you start getting more drill specific stuff like that, man.
I'm sure for you, explosive work,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, explosive stuff, man. Feet work, stuff like that.
A lot of like shuttle drills type thing.
Yeah.
So did you play professional after college?
Yeah. I went to I had a cup of tea with Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers.
Okay.
Man. I was in the league for a little bit.
You like it down there?
Yeah, man, it was nice, man. It was beautiful, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was beautiful. It was a good time, man. Like I said, I had a cup of tea down there. I actually suffered a little bit of an injury that set me back a little bit. So
where was that?
Man, down in Tampa, I popped my ankle, man. I was a rookie then, man. I was rushing to get back on the field, man. I didn't realize the whole injury settlement and this, that, and the third, man, and everything like that. I wanted to be on the field, man. I was a competitor.
You forced the PT, like?
Yeah, man. I the injury that probably would have took me about a month and a half to come back from. I did it in about 2.5 weeks, man.
Has that fucked you now, or?
Nah. I mean, not really. I mean, I've had that recovery time to be able to get back to where I am and stuff. But back then, looking at it then, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You're stupid. You're like, damn, what the fuck was I doing, man? I should have just took my
time. It's impatience, bro. Is all
but I mean, you spend all this time and all these years putting all this hard work in to get to the league. You're there. You want to do anything you can possible to stay there. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to be like, no, I'm gonna sit out for a couple weeks and then go fight for a job because they're gonna go get the next guy.
I feel you.
What
was that like though? Your first year in the league, where you're like, yo, this is dope.
Oh man, it was awesome, man. It was, I mean, one of my highlights. Just one of my memories and stuff like that. I mean, because not everybody makes it to the NFL, man. But being a Massachusetts kid, being able to play
big
against,
deal out of the state, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's huge. You know what I mean? And one of my highlights was being able to block Vince when Vince was playing. Vince, I mean,
Wilford.
Yeah, man. We ran a double team on his ass. That motherfucker did not move. Man. It was like blocking a fire hydrant, bro.
You probably looked up to him growing up, right?
Yeah, man. But it was fun to be a part of that, though. Like, you know what I mean? It was fun to say you've experienced that. You know what I mean? Not everybody can say that, man.
Yeah, and you played in a big stadium, bro.
Like, yeah, man.
So you played the Pats?
Yeah, man. It was dope, man.
You liked it?
It was dope, man. Of course, man. It was dope.
Who won?
We ended up losing, I think. Yeah, of course.
But you played against Brady, bro. That's sick.
Yeah, man.
Did anyone get to him that game?
It was only a preseason game, so I think he
hit a couple reps.
I don't think he got touched too much. It was only like a first quarter, second quarter type of thing. But
what was the atmosphere like? If you could be specific about it, the change between D1 and the NFL. Like,
oh man,
was it less intense?
I mean, I played in the ACC, man. I was actually having this conversation with someone the other day, man. Just you just remember that feeling coming out of the tunnel at different arenas, man. Just big time football, VTEX and Clemson and
South Carolina.
South Carolina. I mean, just hearing all the different the thunderous roars from different crowds and stuff, man. Like, I'll never forget the year we played Florida State, man, and we came out. They played our little fighting band. That was the thing that sucked about the Catholic school. We come out, we're down to Florida State. Yeah, we're down to Florida State. They ran they had their unconquered jerseys on. It was the first year they came out with the all black. And I was telling somebody about the story, man. Like, they shut off all the lights. All you heard was just ka-choosh. It was dark as hell. All of a sudden, it just quiet, and you look over at the south end zone, you see a guy with a lit up torch on the horse just trotting in the middle of the field. All of a sudden he throws that stake down in the middle of the field. Oh my God. Lights come on. It's like, oh shit.
We're about to get fucked up.
We just came out to fucking trumpets and shit.
Like, did you won that game?
Oh, yeah, we actually did, though.
In Florida State?
Yeah, Florida State. I remember that game. We came out first run of the game, 45-yard touchdown, man.
Whoa.
And set the tone for the game, man. They were pissed because they came out with that all-black unconquered, man, and they got conquered that day.
So you played D-tackle in college?
No, I played D-tackle in high school. I played a little bit of D-tackle in college. First little burn I got was in Miami. I played a couple reps in Miami, a couple reps in NC State. And then it was the year after that, they were like, man, we got a gap. And we got somebody that can potentially be that guy. And they switched me over. And in that year, I picked it up pretty quick, man.
It wasn't a tough adjustment?
It was. But when you're an athlete, man, it don't matter where you are on the field, man. You can put me at quarterback.
I'll never know, man. I'll never know.
Put me at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? See, my 5-step drop is pretty vicious.
Is he a QB injured, bro? You might as well do an open tryout, bro.
Hey, listen, man. I kicked in high school, man. Shit, I kicked in high school, man. They told me put that bitch on the tee and boot that bitch as far as you can. That shit was just towed the shit out of it. Towed the shit out of it. That ball just flew, man.
Oh, you were the kicker? This dude did everything.
I got so many positions on that motherfucker. On the first page, like when they show all the positions, I got so many.
I'm sure same shit with you. You're probably in for every snap in high school, right?
Yeah, man. I played almost everything, man. I kind of hated it when they asked me to play offense, man, because I'm a hunter, man. I used to just like hunting anybody who had the ball.
Were you D-end or D-tackle?
I was D-tackle, man. Word. I mean, teams used to game plan against me, man. I was getting triple teamed at one point. I mean, but we were playing like Framingham and.
Did you play in that Flyers field?
Yeah,
I played that too.
Yeah.
It's actually a nice little Massachusetts stadium.
It is. But yeah, man, I was a hunter, man. I like playing D-line, but the good thing about it, man, that mentality switched over to offensive line, and that was around the time where a lot of defensive guys were getting switched to offense.
A little more technical, right?
Yeah. So you have to kind of gear it back, but when you get that technical part down, you can unleash the beast. You know what I mean?
Pancake.
Like that tenacity, man. It's a different story.
So as a top recruit out of Mass, were you just heavily recruited by teams around here, like Harvard?
I wish Harvard, man. My grades weren't that good,
bro. But they let a lot of dudes off the hook to get them in there, bro.
Yeah. No, I was actually getting recruited by a lot of different teams, man. For a while,
UMass?
Nah, man. Bigger than that, man.
Okay.
Bigger than that. For a while, Nebraska was one of the first teams that kind of came in. And the way it worked out with BC, my quarterback at the time, his brother was a GA at BC, and he was just coming to watch the game to watch him play. And he was like, "Yo, who the hell is this dude out here just absolutely destroying kids?" Like, yeah, like, whoa, where the hell did this guy come from? And then I remember that whole recruiting process, man. I remember the first time he had, reached out to me. It was at a game. It might have been a little illegal back then, but his brother, he was talking to his brother and his brother would say everything he was saying. So technically, he wasn't talking to me.
Yeah.
But once BC entered the process, man, and they were like, "Hey, we want to get you down for a game. Come down, check it out." The first time I walked on the field, man, I saw that maroon and gold, and I was like, "Damn, that's just vicious.
Fire.
That's just vicious."
Especially out of mass, bro.
Yeah, like it's just vicious, and that was the process of more and more starting to get into BC, and then my thing was always I wanted to do something other than football, man. Football is great and man. I love the sport, but in the end of the day, man, football comes to an end, so you got to set yourself up.
So you want to go to a good school?
Yeah, man. That was the talk I had with my mom, man. That was one thing. She holds 3 master's degrees, and she's almost on her doctorate right now. So
Word.
that was the thing, man. To go somewhere where you can flourish afterwards.
So you're 30 now?
Yeah, just hit 30.
It's okay, bro.
Yeah, man. Shit, listen, I rep that 30, man. But I tell you,
I was gonna say that I feel like when you're like 18, you're like, yo, 30's old as hell. But I feel like when you get there now, you're like, damn, bro, I really got like 60 years left on this planet. You feel that way?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like they say, man, you as young as you want to be, man. But I tell you what, though, anybody who ever hit 30 out there, goddamn, as soon as you wake up on that day you turn 30, you like, whoa, the fuck, something don't feel right. It's just a shift. Like,
Yours is coming up, bro.
Like, yeah, I be trying to tell Jawad, man.
You guys are doing fun shit.
I
for
got
30
kids
years
and shit, man. So I got man, shit, man. Boy, when you hit
How old are you? Yeah, 26.
Yeah.
Word.
Better enjoy them last 4 years, bro. Because when you hit that 30, I promise you, the day you wake up, you just feel it. Mentality change. Hey, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna go to the library today and read a book.
Big pass. Big pass. How old are your kids?
I got a daughter who's 4, and I got a son who's gonna be here in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Congrats, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
They're gonna be going to your games too. That's sick.
Yeah, man. My daughter loves it, man. She envies our dance team, man. So I got to get her out there this year. I know sometimes we do a little connections with.
Oh, there's a dance team.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got a dance team. They actually got auditions today, man.
How'd you know that, bro?
Huh?
How'd you know they auditioned?
What you mean, man? It's the dance team, man. When you're in an organization, man, you try to promote every part of the organization.
Yeah, all right, we get it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? They actually got to work out in Danvers today, right? Or is that next week? Tomorrow.
Is it a tryout?
Yeah.
Yeah, an audition in Worcester today and then Danvers.
Audition. I mean, you guys just picking the hottest chicks, bro.
Harder than it sounds, you know? Last year,
They got to be good.
they got to be better next year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, our dance coach, she does a good job, man. She's a real deal about that, man. She's a dancer herself, so she don't play around, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have the moves.
So was there an adjustment for you on a playing style going from I don't want to call it slower pace, but like the difference in gameplay from the NFL to arena?
Yeah, outdoor football, O-line, D-line play is, you used to work in a lot of scheme, a lot of working with the guy next to you, this and the third. Not that we don't do that now, but, most of the game is about 75%, 80% passing. So, it's all drop back, man. So it's one-on-one. That's one thing I love about the game. When it comes down to, watching film and stuff like that, being able to find out where our weakness is up front. It's still, being the center O-line, of the O-line, you still got to anchor these guys up front, you know what I mean? And we got to work together. It was a little bit of a difference working with a fullback now, you know what I mean? An outdoor game, you work with a running back, and it's only when you need it, you know what I mean, or certain protections. Now, indoor game, it's you work with the fullback almost every play, you know what I mean? We got to get hip to hip, and we got to protect.
You got to get along too.
Yeah, for real, man, you do. I mean,
how important is that to like the dudes you play with?
Yo, I mean, like I said, man, you don't have to like me off the field, but on the field, you better love me. You know what I mean? And you better love who I am, and I'm going to love who you are regardless, because at the end of the day, man, when you step on that field, man, it's about winning games. So put your pride aside, put your ego aside. We ain't got to talk off the field. The minute we step off the field, you don't have to say a word to me, but while we on the field, let's go get it, man. Let's go get it, because you're at war. You're at war, and you're only as strong as the next man who's going to fight with you, you know?
So in season, what's the week to week like as a player?
It's a day in, day out grind, man. It's a day in, day out grind. It's
practice 4 times a week, 3 times a week.
About 4 times a week. Yeah, we have our walkthroughs on Fridays. Depending upon if we're traveling, we'll have our walkthrough once we get there. But,
do you hit in practice or no?
Some days. Usually in the beginning of the season, just to kind of just keep guys honest, keep pads and everything like that, clicking and stuff like that. And then you taper it down. It's professional football, man. If you don't have it, it's not a big dick swinging competition. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, if you don't have it, then you wouldn't be on the team. You know what I mean? You're here for a reason. You're here for a reason because we know what you can do. Yeah, we know what you can do. So, every once in a while, you get your young cats who come in there who try to they try to win it in practice. But it's like, bro, we're not trying to win in practice. We're trying to win on Saturday. So if you can't do that on Saturday, then I don't know what to say to you, man.
So, do you like the fact that now you play football on a professional level in the state, growing up in the state? Is that weird?
No, man. I actually love it, man. I'm a busy guy, man. I got a full-time job, man. And I'm also in grad school, man. I'm about to graduate in May. Go to UMass Boston, man. Yeah.
Everyone I know, everyone in my family has done at least a semester at UMass Boston. Bro. Yeah. It used to be Boston State
State University or something like that. But it's
I might take a class over there just to do it.
It's a really good school, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. And it's been a good program for me because I've taken it online and I'm getting my master's in education, so I can be a guidance counselor one day, man.
Word.
I love it, man.
I might need some guidance, bro.
Hey, man, listen, we all need guidance. We all need guidance. I'm still learning myself.
So you do 4 practices a week, and do you just shut off the school during the season, or? No,
man. I take classes at night, so usually, for the most part, my schedules don't conflict. Maybe one day.
Your job, is that just shut off?
Oh yeah. No, my job is it's 7:30 to 2:30, man. Working in school. That's the plus about it, man. I get school vacations off, summertime's off, so. When that's over, for the most part, it'll be like a month going into the season. But after that, school's over, so season starts.
So it works.
Yeah, it works out. It actually works out real perfect, man.
I'm sure now that you're at Wellesley, there's probably some of the same teachers, right?
Yo, it's so weird having to call my teachers by their first name,
Hey, Janice, how are you?
Yeah, hey Janice, hey, how are you? Back in the day, you were Mrs. Corkscrew. Now you're hey Janice, how are you?
Yeah, did you ever fuck around in school? Like, any of these teachers hate your guts?
Yo, man, I got a couple teachers now, and they still probably don't like me. They probably wonder how the hell I'm working in the same building and doing the same thing that they're doing, but. Like I said, man, education was always important to me, man. It was always, you got to strive to be the best. You'll
probably teach at BC one day, man.
Shit, I don't mind. I'll take that salary.
You have no beefs over there, right?
Nah, not that I know of.
All right, you're good.
Yeah.
So was there ever any fishy shit with the NCAA when you were playing, and like coaches like bribing players? Like that just happens, right?
Yeah, man. There was a lot of stuff that happened. I never been a part of any of that stuff, man. There were certain people that would take care of certain people.
Boosters.
Yeah, boosters and stuff like that. There were some people who, give me a nice little firm handshake after the game, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
But coaches know, administrations know. It's like the only way you're going to pay someone for free to bring in millions of bucks to their university. It's just
Yeah. Like I said, there's some shady stuff that goes down, man. And there's a lot of stuff that goes down in that recruiting process. Look at how many guys have got bopped for it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shady stuff to convince a kid who's from down south and all he knows is football, to come up to Massachusetts and be on the ACC squad. You know what I mean? Like it's.
And he could probably play many other places.
Yeah, he can go to Florida State. He can go to any school like that. But I couldn't tell you what went on behind the scenes, but I know it took a lot to get guys to come down this way, especially to play football, and then be out here in the cold and shit like that during the winter.
So when you went to BC, did you know you were going to be nasty?
You mean our team?
Yeah. And you as a player, did you know you were going to be that dominant?
Not really, man. I was surprised, man. I was never one for stats. Football wasn't my first love. You know what I mean? So I loved the game. I just love being able to get that anger out. You know what I mean? I love that part of the game. I love just being physical. But, football was never like, oh, man, all I got in my life is football, and that's all I'm ever going to do.
Yeah.
That just wasn't it for me. But, as we started to mesh, man, I think that was the good thing about BC is after a while, you would get recruits from this state, that state, and there were a lot of hidden guys that were passed up by other schools but have the potential to play D1. So when they come here, we just found a way to mesh, kind of like the group of misfits. We would mesh, and then all of a sudden it was like, holy shit, these dudes are good. Yeah, like, all right.
A nasty quarterback.
Yeah.
Was Was Jared Dudley there when you were there?
Jared Dudley was there. That's my guy, man. He's funny, dude. Yo, he's a funny dude, man. Jared Dudley's a funny dude.
Crazy. Yeah, his brother, or his cousin was a basketball player at PC when I was there.
Okay.
But I think his cousin's Channing Frye, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then somehow related to Tobias Harris.
Yep.
Something going on there. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Do you have other athletes in your family?
Yeah, man. I got a couple athletes. The crazy thing is the last name Claiborne. My name spells Claiborne. So my dad always told me, he said, you got a lot of family down south. Usually, the way you spell Claiborne, it's probably somebody of some kind of lineage in your family and stuff like that. There's a lot of different Claibornes out there spelled differently, but it's usually the Borne, Claiborne, some kind of family. But my uncle, my step uncle, my dad's step brother, Chris Claiborne played with the Vikings for a while.
Word.
A couple other people played in the league and stuff like that. So
Dope.
yeah,
I would love to have just a family nasty at sports. Except there's a lot of addiction in this side of the family, bro. Unfortunately.
every family's got some addiction in it somewhere.
Not like mine, bro.
It matters what you're addicted to. That's what it is. But,
It's straight out, bro. So you've played in every single. Yo, you mind just shutting that real quick for me, Jawad? Thank you, bro. You played at every level now, like
Yep.
every end of the spectrum. And you seem like a pretty goal focused dude. What excites you on the arena level? Like when you play, you're like, yo, like why do you want to go harder? Is it a stats thing? Is it a team thing? Is it a chip thing? Is it a money thing?
Man, for me personally, man, I've never won a chip, man. And as I'm getting older, I've gone to 2 ACC championships and we fell short, man. Like completely washed Virginia Tech during the regular season. Got to the chip, man. Got to the ACC championship and just bombed. Even last season with us, man, being the number 1 seed, we were right there. And then our quarterback got hurt, and that was the difference maker, man. My ultimate goal for me, man, honestly, my daughter, she was my first love, man. She really she gives me that drive, man. She gives me that drive. She's only 4, but she loves going to the games. She loves being a part of that action. My ultimate goal is, man, when I'm done, when it's all said and done, on any athletic platform, I want to be a champion just so I can tell my kids, man.
You get rings when you win the league? They hook it up with fat rings?
Yeah. Ain't that right? Wad? Yeah. Oh, our rings are going to be real nice.
You get someone iced out crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jawad's flashy, man. He don't like to say it, but Jawad's a little flashy. He's subtle flashy.
Did you guys know each other playing high school?
No, he's a couple years older.
Yeah.
Word, okay.
I ended up meeting Jawad. We played on a little arena team that started up out here. That's how I ended up getting connected with Jawad. We ended up.
Oh, there's another team out here?
There was, but it wasn't. Yeah.
It was a scam.
Yeah, basically, and that's why Jawad said, "Yo, if we gonna do this, man, I'm gonna do it right. Yeah, I'm gonna do it the right way." So, I think that's what helped him have that success, man. He had that mentality because a market like this, you can't fuck it up, bro. You can't fuck it up. This is a market, man. People buy into sports out here, man.
Oh yeah,
people buy into sports out here. So you got to come strong. If you're gonna come, you gotta come correct, man.
And no, I'm not gonna. Don't confirm this, but based on what you guys were saying earlier, quite clearly you're trying to play in Boston. That's what I was picking up on. But once it moves over here, holy shit! I'm bringing all the shorties.
I can either confirm or deny that.
That's gonna be sick, though, bro. That's gonna be dope. Yeah, I feel you. So you got to get a ring, bro.
I gotta get a ring, man.
I feel you.
My daughter even it's crazy how even at her 4-year-old state, man, she's like, "Daddy, you're no champion. You're not a champion, Daddy. What's going on?"
Shut up.
I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I'm going hard. Be quiet." But nah, I gotta do it, man. I mean, anybody who has kids, man, as you get older and you have kids, man, you're gonna see.
Good luck.
It's
not
about
happening,
leaving,
bro.
You never know that, man.
Never.
Hey, listen.
My father was 50 when he had me.
Unless you had a vasectomy, man. But see, that's what I'm saying. He probably said the same shit. No, I'm never having kids. And he met the right one and said, "Oh, dang, I'm gonna leave it in."
They split 6 months later.
So he tried to make something out of nothing.
I guess he tried, bro.
He tried. But yeah, now, man, in all seriousness, man, it's all about my kids, man. It's about my legacy, my family, man. Just being, they've been a big support, man. My brother comes to the games. I mean, he's probably one of my biggest supporters.
Younger bro, older bro?
Older bro. He's pretty big in Boston. He's a pastor in Boston, man. Comes from a Christian family and stuff like that. But he played football, man, and I think he lives a lot through me. He played at Lexington.
Vicariously through you.
Yeah.
Oh, my mom lives in Lexington now.
Yeah. He played at Lexington, and he suffered some injuries, and he always wanted to play, man. So I think he lives through me. So just being able to.
Also a big dude.
Shorter dude. Me and him have different fathers. So
okay.
My genetics come from my dad's side, man. My dad's side's the brolic, big chest, kind of big, yeah. Yeah, man, he got a scholarship to Endicott when they first started the football program, and he blew his hip out messing around with some of his boys. He blew his hip out, so they pulled a scholarship. So he's always wanted to live that lifestyle.
He's pissed.
Yeah. So
he was pissed for a while. Then he turned into a priest.
Yeah. So basically had to get his life right, man. But man, just for my family and stuff like that, man, to be able to do it, man, just to say, after all these years of support, this is why,
They'll pull one back, man. I believe in you guys.
Yeah, man.
So listen, they're about to kick me out of here.
Yeah.
But I need. Oh, plug your Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, Instagram, Thomas the Tank, ThomasDatank78. I also got another Instagram actually that I made. I didn't even really mean to make it, but Cassius Claib 78. You can find me there. Facebook, Snapchat. Successor T on Snapchat. I like those nice Snapchats. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
The nudies.
The ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Successor T, Snapchat. But, yeah, man, I'm around the city, man. I'm pretty well known around, man. I like to keep it that way. I like to keep in a positive light. So if you ever need some guidance, come holler at your boy.
I like that. Hey, so when can you start buying tickets for the season?
ASAP.
So season tickets are on sale now.
Do you want to just swing up here? And
Yeah, go ahead, Juan.
Hey, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, go big business mode. So mind you, you're marketing right now primarily to 20 to 25-year-old rich white kids, and then also every hood rapper in Boston. So you might have to do two different sales pitches here, but.
Well, yeah, no. So season tickets are on sale now. They start at $200 for season tickets, starting at that, and then those are on sale now. You can call 508-452-6277 or email contact@masspiratsfootball.com. And we'd be happy to help you secure your Pirate Nation membership. Group tickets are going on sale in 2 weeks, and regular season single game tickets will be on sale in about 3 weeks, and you can purchase those on Ticketmaster.
How much are those traditionally?
So they start at $15.
And then if you want to get like fresh seats, how much?
So a front row seat would be about $75. And then if you want to sit in our field suites, so we have
like a box type thing.
Yeah. Well, along the sidelines we have like leather recliners. You have your own waitress and stuff like that, and then you also get free alcohol or beverages, free beverage and food until halftime. Those tickets go for $250.
Word. So bring a shorty over there, man. So what's $500 for the night? Bring a shorty.
For if you want, the ultimate experience, the free food, free drinks till halftime, right along the field, you and somebody else,
Word. Additionally, you can park at the stadium, I'm assuming, right?
So there's parking garages right behind the arena, right next to it. I believe it's $10 to park, so it's not too bad. It's not like going to the Garden and paying $50 for a lot. Down the street, so. And
are you in the box during the game or on the field?
I'm on the sideline.
Word, okay.
I'm on the sideline, yep. I'm not that old man owner stage yet where I'm sitting back and watching.
Your pops is up there, though?
Yeah, he's up there, with the family. And, I like to be down where the action is and getting a full, analysis on our players and how the game's going and who's doing well, who's not, what we need to do, what we need to correct, stuff like that.
Word. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna have all of you guys come up here for this one. So this is how we start and end these episodes. Also, I appreciate you guys coming. This is a dope episode.
Oh, yeah. No, we certainly appreciate you having us. And, anytime you need us, let us know.
So we have to say your name. I don't know if you guys want to do individual or say Massachusetts Pirates. And this is our golden hour. Directly after no break, you say hi, your name, which you said previously, and that was our golden hour. One will be put at the front, one will be put at the end after post-production. You guys get it? You want to collaborate and just think about it? Or
So, hi.
Hey, I'm going to leave for this. I'll let you put the headphones on so you guys can squeeze in.
My name is...
Well, you talk about it with him, bro.
Hi, my name is Jawad Team, and this is the golden hour. Or this was the golden hour, or this?
You're blowing it, bro.
We're on here now. Oh shit! All right, we're trying to figure.
So I would say, hi, I'm Jawad. Pass it off.
Okay.
Pass it this way. We're the Massachusetts Pirates, and this is our golden hour. Then directly after, same shit, but this was our golden hour.
Okay. So my name is Jawad Team, and this is.
I'm Thomas Claiborne.
And this is Demetruce McNeal. And this is our golden hour.
And my name is Jawad Team.
My name's Thomas Claiborne, and this was our golden hour. Stay up with your boys, Massachusetts Pirates.
And Demetruce McNeal, a.k.a. MeatBoi.
MeatBoi, that part. Massachusetts Pirate, we out.
That part.
Hey, yo, we friend the op, he a vulture. Hey, had to wake him up like it's vultures. Hey, had to wake him